One more
I
time,
was
one more
there
time
like,
for the people.
wait. Yeah,
That
Put
was
some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on.
I just found it on my file list, man. I just went, you know what, boom. There we
he was
go.
like, man was like, reload it.
Reload. Come on, come on.
I'm reloading.
What's
Nah, you
up?
love
What's
it.
good? What's happening? This is Not Your Average Joe podcast, starring you, myself, the Duke, King GDB, and Moose in his suit and tie. Well, there's no suit,
Hey.
but it's loose. It's coming out loose.
It's fine.
It's all
Got the
good to
waistcoat.
go.
Got the waistcoat thing.
Yeah, Justin
Man, we're
Timberlake and
joining
Jay-Z
you.
has something to say about that.
Oh, oh yeah. I see that. We're on a Tuesday.
Oh yeah, yeah. My bad.
Midnight. Not midnight to us. It's just an evening. We always just like flop in, and we every 2 weeks now. I think it's officially every 2 weeks.
It's every 2 weeks, man. Every 2 weeks. Because you know what happens, yeah?
Tuesday.
We plan to go on, and then something just comes out of left field. Like for me, patients start crying. For you lot, I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, man, I'm in a transition. I'm in a transition phase. That's why I'm kind of flip flopping in the wind. But yeah, I aim to be consistent. Yeah, man. It's been a mad 2 weeks. Like I'm looking to transition jobs, so I gotta set things up. I gotta get the contracts ready. Like the people are screaming,
cool,
Moose, are you with us next year? I'm like, maybe not.
Oh.
I don't like you. Oh, wait, what? I can't say that.
Missed it, Moose, with that corporate world shit. Oh shit.
Lord, I don't even work in corporate. I work in what do you call it? I work technically private, to be honest, if you think about it.
I mean, no, I think in
private
general
healthcare, yeah.
they'll call certain workplaces corporate, like just in general.
Yeah. It's the culture.
Yeah,
It's the culture. Yeah, it's the culture, man.
You follow rules. You watch your language.
To be honest, I'm in a position where I make them, so it's not even a problem. It's
So you're the man. You know how they say
I
the
am
man is
the
putting
man.
us down.
Yeah.
Precedent.
No, see, look, I'm with the people. I'm with the people in a sense. I'm trying to raise them up. But hey, look, listen. I always tell people, look, if you try to stay stuck, I don't understand your nature, innit? That there are some people in my workplace, they're comfortable, and I'm like, comfortable? You're comfortable with being where you are right now? Okay, fair enough.
Comfortable being comfortable.
But then you're comfortable being comfortable, but then you're also upset that there's someone like me coming through trying to take your position. There's a problem with that. I'm like, do something about it if you can.
Are they older than you as well? They're older than you as
Oh
well.
yeah,
right?
they're like 3 times my age, maybe. Maybe okay, 2.5 times.
Yeah, they're like,
humble 2.5.
how dare you try and surpass me?
She's like,
You know, like,
how dare you? But I'm like, look, I'm coming with fire ideas, though. You know them where you come with fire ideas and they're just trying to shoot you down in the meeting. But I've done my research, so I don't know.
It's just the audacity of it all, you know. The audacity.
It's funny, bro. Look, I'm telling you guys, work politics is I live for this. I live for work politics because when you learn how to maneuver, it's just funny.
Oh,
see, look, King G was
even
King G was so heated, he had to leave, man. He had to leave. Don't worry, he'll be back.
Yeah, well, so we just want to update on legit. So much is happening. I think you said that you need to catch up because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But did you watch,
because of Go ahead.
Go on. All right. No, did you watch
literally...
the last stream with the solo?
No, bro. I'm telling you, I've been out cold. My weekends, reading, studying. That's it. I've just been hitting the books.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys need to fill me in.
Just leave it to the rest of us to do it. Yeah, indeed. Like you just tag along when you can't. Hey, you're still part of the team. That's all good. But it was just
no. Anytime. Yeah,
no worries. I did a solo.
Oh no, I saw that. I saw that as in I saw you were doing a solo stream. I didn't manage to watch, unfortunately. But,
yeah.
I will give it. I'll give it a look.
Yeah. So the stream was based on a guy in New York. Named Caleb. He was using Hinge and he matched with a bunch of girls. He's like 6'4", and he basically dated different girls and ghosted them. But because the girls of this generation like to talk, they went on TikTok to boast about how this guy they were dating just love bombed them and ghosted them. And because with Tinder, you have people in the same location as you, basically just TikToking away. So a bunch of girls were saying the same thing. Yeah, I've dated that guy. Let's all boast about it and let's witch hunt him. Like, one guy the 10% dating the 80% of women, basically. Like how it's always been. So it was like
Yeah.
proof again that
The
hypergamous
proof
nature
is in the
of
pudding.
women picking the top 10 guy, and he
Yeah.
wasn't doing anything wrong. Even the mainstream media was on his side. Like, why are these girls behaving the way they were? These girls are Gen Z girls. They think everything is like, let's
Oh,
cancel.
let's cancel Caleb.
They were embarrassing. Yeah, Caleb
Oh
didn't have to do
no.
anything. He didn't want to. But it made him more popular. In fact, it
Yeah.
created pre-selection for even other girls to pick him. That's why we're gonna be
That's
talking
what I
about
was.
pre-selection today as well. Just
Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say you're doing. I was like, he was probably there, like there was. He's probably leaning back in his chair, like, you're doing my work for me.
all this fame.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah. He was
Let's go.
infamous, but they thought making him infamous will deter girls from them. But
Nope.
that never works.
It doesn't work like that.
That never works.
There's always another one around the corner ready to jump on the
Now,
bandwagon.
guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna want to go on a date with him just to say they had a West Elm Caleb story. Oh,
That's what they
I
did.
dated
Yeah,
West
that's.
Elm. Oh, West
For the
Oh my
clout.
god, I heard about this guy, but I still replied. Oh, okay. Okay. You knew about him.
Okay, that's the reason why.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah. But besides
Okay.
that, before we touch on that, like we wanted to speak on what was going on right now. Like what's the situation with Jesus. What would you call him? Jesus. Kanye
Yo.
West, the legend.
This is
The
why
guy.
vetting is so important. I tell you now.
Wait. After 12 years, is it? How long were they together? For like
They were
12 years?
wow. Oh wow.
Oh, no, wait. 8 years. 8 years. After 8
yeah,
years,
No,
now
no,
we
this
say
man-
he should have been vetting.
he should have been vetting long ago. This man was slipping since day one. He's seen the track record
Yeah.
of, said woman, Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
He should have known, bro. She's been dipping and dabbing out relationships since day one, bro. She is a promiscuous woman. And look
But-
who she's dating now.
Wait. Let's touch on why. So what makes her?
I was gonna say, wait, let's go back. Let's rewind.
Let's rewind.
Yeah, go on.
Let's we know what she was before, but what
sex
are
tape
we?
came out and
What are
she's
we
been
saying?
told.
Aha, we told you so. No, exactly. I don't want us to go back because we know. What is she doing now to prove our point?
About
What did she do now?
Oh man. Yeah, what is she doing now to prove our point that we told you so?
the kids. The kids.
Gaslighting this
Using them kids as
And
weapons.
using the kids. She is arming the kids as fucking nuclear weapons against this man. And he's trying to protect his kids' integrity, but she's like, no. Society's gonna make my kids who I want them to be. Social media is gonna dictate who my kids are gonna be.
Wow.
Not you, the father of these kids. But
You ain't gonna raise my kids. Social media gonna
media.
raise my kids.
Exactly. She's too.
Oh, did
she's too-
you read the whole paragraph? Did you read the post she left on her Instagram?
Well,
No.
she left on. Yeah, the fact that she was gaslighting on the fact that
She
this
le-
guy has got this guy is unstable.
She said that Northwest needed it was therapeutic for her to be on TikTok.
No, it's not.
What?
No, it's
This
not.
woman,
Play with some
who made
balls,
her
bro.
a mother?
How? How is it therapeutic?
There's proof
Ask the
that
question.
TikTok and social media anyway is
Can
negative.
ruin
It
children.
has a negative effect on.
Yeah, the data all supports that it's negative. It's not like a good thing for society.
Yeah. It has a
children.
negative for children, especially. Like you're growing, and if you're, it's mad.
Those
you come
troll
off the
comments
gate,
once.
Go on,
They
go on.
can't hack those. They can't hack those
I was
comments.
gonna say once Northwest becomes a certain age, like maybe let's say 12, you
Finish.
start seeing those troll comments like, "Oh yeah, your mom's a hoe." oh yeah, your mom. I've seen your mama coochie. I've seen your mama booty.
I think your
Oh,
mama pussy. I see your mama go, oh, Ray J.
I've seen-
Oh, oh no, oh Lord. Mama,
I don't
why?
think they're ready. I
There
don't think they're
was-
ready.
Mama, why? Yo,
That's why do you think Ye is losing his head about exposing her to too much things? Because he remembered that. Oh yeah, I married this hoe. Let's be careful.
You know there was like, yo, I'm like, King knows what I'm gonna do now. He's just like, you know when you throw the water in your face.
Oh my god.
She's a hoe, bruh.
Yeah, it's like this man was drunk the whole time on some love, and then he just got splashed with some water, and he woke up and he's like, huh. You know, when my guy picked up a 4 thinking it was a 10, but it's still a 3 or 4. My guy was like, Lord,
Hey,
can you turn a hoe into a housewife?
You tried.
No.
It worked. It worked for like 6 years.
Bro, my guy has had his kids in church Sunday service, and this woman is like, nah, fuck that. They need social media.
Man, everyone RP community is just like, this is their new case study. This is a new case study because
that's
a lot
what
of
I
people
mean.
say, oh well, look at Kim
So
people were saying, people are saying, oh look, this is an example. Look at Kim Kardashian. She could make it. Why can't we? We're doing OnlyFans. She can make it. Why can't we? She's got
Use
a
the
man.
exception. Use the exception to the rule, yeah.
But even the exception to the rule doesn't last. Can you see how it's messed him up?
It always crumbles, man. Every time. It's just a matter of time.
Even though Kanye has some, mental health, instabilities, I think it got worse once he started dealing with her. Let's keep it 100, okay?
Especially the fact that the way she works it, man, and it's not just her. The whole family falls upon you like a fucking herd of hyenas and fucking
a pack of wolves.
Wildebeest.
He wasn't ready.
They're out here, man. They're out here. He never would have survived, man. Damn near Bruce Jenner became a woman because the pressure was too much.
We're gonna go there.
Yo, man was like, if you can't beat him, join him.
He folded.
What's good? Thanks for tuning in on time.
Yo, in the beginning when you're screaming, we don't bend, we don't fold. This is fresh. We keep going.
Yo, just a disclaimer, yeah, this is a comedy show, so all jokes. Everything you hear is jokes. It's a comedy show. This is a comedy show.
Are you sure?
This is not real life. This is
We're living in a clown. We're living in a clown
satire.
world. Living in a clown.
I need one of those little towels that the comedians have to just wipe their sweat.
Off their brow.
Yeah, when they hit a
like
good
Cat
set.
Williams.
Bro, don't worry. Hey, I got you, bro. I got you. Here, take this one real quick. Take this. I'm just throwing it at you.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah. I need to actually bring a towel here. So anytime someone's spitting, I wipe my forehead and I just start waving at.
Man, yo, guys, you need to stop.
But
Hey!
why didn't anyone warn him? You know what I noticed is that a lot of these celebrity guys, it's not just Kanye West. There's plenty who like industry pom pom.
Yeah,
like they like someone else who have taken that pom pom. So he got with her after the fact. With Ray J, she got married at one point. He just still wanted her. I'm just like, this guy moves differently from other guys in his position. Most guys in his position want a chill, laid back girl who's in low profile. Like, we don't want to see her like she's just pretty. Or they're the guys who want a high profile girl, like how Drake actually wanted Rihanna all this time, but he couldn't get her. So there's two different guys in the industry, and for some reason, Kanye is the one. He's flopping it. We can touch on that again. But what's up, Raya? Nice to meet you here. Y'all look nice and clear. Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, she's gassing us up.
Legend of the Dragon has come back.
She's saying we're in 4K. So whatever we say now,
it's crispy. It has to be crispy.
4K. It's gonna be caught in 4K.
Listen. Whatever hill you choose to die on, that's all good.
Lord mercy. Whatever sword you're gonna fall on as well. Okay,
that's the one. That's the one.
Oh, what this man, Ian? What's he saying?
Ian came through with just heat. What?
Yes, Chris Brown.
Explain, elaborate, because I don't know why is Chris Brown being brought up?
I know, man.
Can't we move on? Isn't the past the past?
Yo, because his pimp hand was strong. My God.
Oh, yo, wait. Do you think the imprint was that strong?
I think
that was her first proper big time relationship.
But apparently she started hitting him first. So
obviously, yeah.
So Chris Brown is Ian's got it right.
Chris Brown.
No, but then I think she respects the fact that he backhanded her. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Yeah,
Because
but
I
it
swear she
ruined his
fought him.
career.
I swear she fought him
Yeah,
back
he
as well. I
started
swear
it first, and then he
No,
slapped back basically.
she started it, and then
she
he ended it.
yeah.
And then
He was.
yeah.
You know, what it was like you saw Eternals, right? When my guy was
Yeah.
like, "What?" Bam, and
Bro.
he
Oh,
silenced
what
her.
days!
And that's funny.
What's up,
'cause,
Jane and Chantel?
yeah,
What's
Chantel,
Hey, Jane and Chantel.
Thanks for
What's
tuning
up?
in.
calling in.
Thanks for tuning in. He said
And
Chris
this is
Brown
Ian's
alpha
right.
widowed her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she
100.
became,
I didn't think
she
of it
was
that
not
way.
she was not in a relationship for the longest time, bro.
Yeah, she avoided men like the plague.
Yeah, she was not in a relationship for
She
the
got
longest
back with
time
him
after
as well,
that.
right?
Damn.
For like
She
barely
got
for
back
a
with
long
him.
time.
Yeah.
True. I mean, yeah,
Well,
that's true. She didn't
moved
say
on.
anything.
She's dated
Even when he
she
beat her
dated some
down, she didn't
Arab
say nothing, bro.
prince.
So
She
she
dated
knew.
Arab Prince.
dated some Arab
That's
prince.
the.
Did she date Drake? What do you think? What happened
There was
between
a
her and
rumor
Drake?
about. I think Drake probably, he probably didn't.
He probably simped too hard.
I think he was
He
too
simped too
simpish.
hard.
Yeah, he probably simped too hard. Literally, the dude came out with roses. Right? He probably wrote a song about her as well. you know them ones. You know how
He was
Drake
too
is.
bait. No, Drake is
telling
too
you.
bait. He's too bait.
Yeah.
I think the ladies in the
People
industry
saying
don't
that
mess
Drake
with
was
Drake
jealous.
like that because
Yeah.
he's too simpish.
Apparently,
Same
Drake
with
got
Nicki Minaj.
jealous of her getting knocked up by ASAP Rocky.
Oh
Yeah, just wait for the single. Wait for the single. He's probably making it right now.
I found
he
the
nut it
picture.
all up, bro.
Wait, wait, hold on. Someone actually made like the lyrics. What the lyrics would be on Insta.
Wait,
Oh,
by the
really?
way,
I lost my shit. Yeah.
I
Someone,
think I know
let me
which
try
one.
to find it.
Ian
Let me
said,
try to
until
find it
today, she
still.
never spoke bad about him, even when because she beat him up. She beat him up. So
Yeah.
Drake is a simp. Yo, I was about to show you a picture of basically.
he's a rich simp.
Man,
I want to show
Drake
you this
is funny.
picture. What's it? Someone posted it on the Reddit.
Go on.
And you know what? I just figured out something. Where you finding the picture? I figured out something. Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have you guys seen Fight Club?
No.
Yeah.
You need to watch
What are we
Fight
saying?
Club.
Fight Club?
So basically, Andrew Tate's War Room is basically Fight Club.
Okay. So are you
I
trying
know-
to say you have
I know.
access to it?
No, I don't have
you-
access to it, but I'm just saying, like, the way it comes across, it
I
is
know, I need to
exactly
go
like
watch
Fight
it.
Club. The fact
Oh,
that
wait.
he's such a
Oh my god. Who is this?
yeah.
Alpha Seed Beta Need.
Oh no.
He's so crazy.
Yo, ASAP's there. Like, get off me. Get off me.
Let me open it again.
Yeah.
Let
You know
me-
what? How is
let me
ASAP?
post it again.
How ASAP? Is
Maybe
still
I should make it the
relevant? I don't understand.
thumbnail.
Yeah,
He makes his
You should
thing. Like he has that bougie like prestige. Like people still rate him in a way. He makes a beat a few times, but he's,
Yeah.
he's
like
he's
a
relevant
rock
now.
star.
He's relevant. He's more relevant, I guess. This is foul.
Yeah.
Alpha Seed Beta Need.
That's so wild.
I'm finished.
That should be our thumbnail.
Yo, guys. Whoa, there's actually a show on Netflix, yeah? This is gonna
Yeah, go on.
revolutionize. We need to talk about this real quick. We might need to
What's
do
it
a
called?
reaction to it or some
Yeah,
clips
what's it
from
called?
it.
Is it Tinder Swindler?
It's called the Explained show.
The Explain
Okay,
show.
what's
And
this
they
about?
explain monogamy in terms of historical monogamy.
Oh,
snap.
is it
Basically,
is it
every
RP
episode-
aware? Is it RP aware?
Basically, it's bro, it gives you all sides of the conversation. How basically, there's this whole thought process that a lot of tribes were like monogamous, whatever. Whereas monogamy is just a modern day concept that was never rooted in any strong foundation. Whereas polygamy was like the number one thing that people used to engage in
Before.
across all cultures in the world before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Some cultures even engage in polygamy where men shed their women, in the fact that if a man has sex with a pregnant woman, he is now also considered the
Polyandry.
father. He is also now considered the father of that child. So that child is now taken care of by a brood of men who consider that one child their child. There was never such a thing as this child is just mine, or this is just my child. It was the community's child. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
So
Crazy.
if a kid's crying, nowadays people say, hey, control your kid. But back in the day, if the kid's crying, the closest person to that kid will pick them up and get them quiet.
That's wild. Because that means you're getting beat. That means you can't act out because you're gonna get beat by a next door neighbor.
This is what I'm saying. It's more of a
What do
community-
you want across the land?
Bro, I'm telling you, this show it was really good. So just type in Netflix explained monogamy, bro. It's good.
Okay. I might have to jump on it. But I
So
can
is
see
it-
how that would work though. The African culture is similar. It's slightly like that because
Yeah,
Are
because
we
there's
saying-
a lot of
yeah.
African, a lot of Indian, and a lot of South American, like tribes were found to be doing this same thing.
yeah.
historically.
Literally, my aunties are not my aunties. They're just people who are close to my family. You know, I'm not here calling them auntie. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, pretty much.
Are we trying to,
Literally.
are we saying
Yeah.
that this documentary is validating polygamy in a way? Is it giving it more credibility over monogamy?
It's giving it credibility in the sense that monogamy is a more modern day concept, and the fact that the way humans anatomically are is
Yeah.
more geared to polygamy and promiscuity than to monogamy.
First,
Like it breaks down the science of like history as a species and biological setup to where we can see, you know, why our penises are the way they are, why our bodies are the way they are, and why they're set up the way they are. Because
wait.
again,
So
like,
what left? If you're curving left, up, down, right?
no. But just like the bigger tropes
Yeah.
of, you know, like the human condition about, you know, why men are men, why women are women, how the things come to be. Women were traditionally almost as promiscuous as men, but the only reason the whole monogamy thing became a thing was because again, the agricultural revolution basically demanded where people are like, now I don't want to share because now I own this land, this shit is mine, and I don't want no people coming on my land. So women were forced to choose.
Yeah.
And as when you're forced to choose, you're just going to choose the best.
100.
So it was
Yeah,
that choice, that position of force is what led to them having to choose, you know, hypergamy in a sense.
Further validating
beforehand-
our peer awareness.
Beforehand,
traditional
they would have
Rollo
just,
Tomassi.
you know,
And as what's his name? As Myron would say, and this proves my point even further.
Raya said, "Is that where the saying "it takes a village to raise a child" comes from?" I guess so,
Well, generally,
because
Yeah.
they didn't. It's like, hey, it's your kid as well. You know what I'm saying? Let's just save
that's what
the speculations for the whole village to raise a child.
It's true.
like just even look at the Greeks, like in terms of like the Spartans, how they raised their community. Like it wasn't just like one, like my dad. The whole community raised that kid to become a warrior,
100%.
essentially.
Yep, that's
They
it.
molded that kid to become the best he can. Same with the women. They molded them in a way to become the best they could be to support
Yep.
their men. You know what I mean? So it's like
100%.
the community was the one that was raising the kids. But nowadays, people put that on the back burner and say, "Oh, your kid's fucking up in the streets. That's your kid's fault." But at the same time, the community is also fucked up, so that plays a huge role. But anyway, we digress.
Ian said, in Africa, your teachers will beat your ass. yeah. I got
100%.
some whoopings.
For sure. The amount of stories my dad has told me about getting clapped in school.
came
Not
3
him
minutes
himself,
late.
but watching
Oh, yeah.
other people.
Go and grab a branch.
Yeah.
Go and grab a branch. Go and pick
Yeah,
the
They make you
got
select it.
fitness
Yo,
branch.
it's not Street Fighter.
Bro.
It's not Street Fighter, man. You're not selecting your weapon in that. That's crazy.
I got clapped in school many a times.
Really?
I don't even-
You're here with the
Was it
Aikido.
the cane?
You could. There was no
Bro.
Aikido, bro.
Yeah, it was cane. And they also had the board dusters, and they'll make you do this.
Oh Lord.
You do that, and then they get the board duster, the hard end, and just whack.
Hey.
Just this right
You're
here.
like, you're not allowed to cry. You're not allowed
Wait.
to cry.
In Zambia, you remember, King, in Zambia, we have the Inshima, yeah? You can't even hold it because they've just
Bro,
whacked
I'm
your
telling
fingers.
you, it was tough.
Can't
bro.
eat.
It was tough.
You can't
It was
eat.
tough. But they'll make you select. You can either get like 2 lashes
Oh,
with the
man.
whip, or you can get 10 of those on the hand.
Nah, I'm picking the
But
2
if you-
lashes.
But if
man.
you get the 2 lashes, you have to expose your cheeks to the whole class.
That's
and then they
fine.
whack.
I don't care. Yo, you ain't seen no
Right.
cheek. I don't care. I'm not facing you. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
You
fine.
seeing cheeks.
Yeah, it's fine. And then if you flinch, bro, the laughter in the class, so everyone just laughing at you. Oh my god! And then if you flinch, they add an extra hit, so you pretty much stuck there. So you have to kind of just bite your tongue and take it,
You have to affirm it.
bro. I'm telling you.
When you say
It's
flinch,
the
like,
merengue.
do you mean like when you say flinch, you mean like the
Yeah, like people go like, ah. Like
Oh,
before the
no.
hit comes, people will be like trying to like move with it so it doesn't sting as much.
yeah,
But if you actually try to move with it, then they're gonna hit you another one.
Oh, that's wild. That's
Nah,
that's so wild.
Yeah.
Yo, and here I was complaining about. Basically, I had an eye test like what 2 days last week, and to test the pressure in the eye, right? They blow air into it. If you flinch, they have to do it again. It's so annoying. Right. So I'm there just like, no, I swear to God, I'm just there like you know what I mean? Like just trying to go in the eye, like, yo, blow the air in the eye. Go ahead. Yeah, what's up?
Moose, have you ever considered laser eye surgery? I'm thinking of getting it.
Yeah, I'm actually in the process of doing it now. So
really,
but you need. Yeah, so I've got my GP. I've got the letter from. I had to buy new glasses, right? So I'm gonna have this for a year. But yeah, first they have to do surgery on my lower lid to raise it so that shit's symmetrical, and then they're gonna operate on the eyesight itself.
Look what Doughead said. I had to go.
Man just came in with full heat.
Didn't flinch.
I love it.
He didn't flinch.
He came in.
Put pressure on. He put pressure.
Full steam ahead.
Pressure on the neck. You need the neck. Remember that.
Oh my God. I think he's saying she farted in his face, but I is what
yeah. I can't take that. You can't take that, Doughead.
Hey man, look, whatever floats your boat, bro. Whatever floats your boat.
Hey, Ian said if my classmates laugh at me, they got to see me outside of the class. Oh, okay, that's Swedish.
Yo, Ian was like, if you try and laugh. But how would you know? You're facing, Ian, you're facing away from them. So how would you know who laughed?
He knows that laugh. You know who laughed.
Dude, think about it. Man's like, I know that was a girl's laugh. It must be you, James.
Wait, hold on. Look, is trying to get you back from a guy who gets out of his car and the oil light comes on. You can't take that's violation. That's violation.
No, that one there was a violation, and personally, I wouldn't have it.
You wouldn't. But yeah, I wanted to even touch on that topic mainly.
Go ahead.
Just real quick, don't you think that monogamy today it's restrictive, but for a better cause? Like we live in a time and era where propagating society isn't necessarily the main goal. Like men could produce sperm very easily, impregnate 100 women in 1 week. Okay, do we need that type of resource again?
I don't think it's the resource, bro. I think it's a case of, do you think guys are responsible enough to have that power? Because remember, you've got them
to have that power for monogamy or polygamy.
The polygamous power.
That's what I'm saying. Monogamy is more appropriate today because you don't have enough men to be able to even
I agree.
Provide
I agree with
the same way.
Yeah.
In a way,
I think it's a limiter. It's a limiter.
But is everything reverting now? Is it reverting now because you have more educated women, there are less financially desirable men available, so the wealthier men should still have the same options, right?
So you've transferred the power to the wrong people.
Again. We were meant to make things equal, remember?
We're trying to.
No, I think we're in a period of transition here, where the women are trying to find their footing in this marketplace, where they're trying to fight against years of pretty much epigenetics of how the system has been set up. Yep. Because if you think about it, marriage in itself was just set up to bring families together. That was the whole point.
Promote that nuclear
marriages. Not fuck that shit.
And give broke men a chance.
Was for tribes to kind of come together and neutralize the chance of war. To marry to each other so we can have a bigger system in place. You know what I mean?
But do you think
hold money on. And you have money and we get our families marrying into each other? Yeah, we have bigger money to spend.
Okay. I was gonna say, do you not think it was selfish gain? Marriage was a selfish gain.
Marriage was for position. It was not for the whole happiness and love. Whole happiness and love thing came later on in the early 20th century, like in the 1900s period. That's when that
because
came
we had time to love and add on emotions.
This is what I'm saying.
You need
it was economical. The sale people were trying to sell a product to the people, and this product was love. Yeah, Disneyfying love as a thing we need, and this, that, and the other. Love essentially was there just
so hold on, King G.
Us to do the kid and raise them up a little bit and then dip.
Yeah. Just to jump on one thing, I do agree with this then. Ian says monogamy is stable and economic growth. Monogamy is better for society. What would you say about that?
it's not
after you
it's
watch
not
that?
better. See, it's not better for society per se, but monogamy in the society we are in now just so happens to be the best thing we have got for the systems we have in place and the way things have gone. But moving
Wait,
forward,
but
that is
wait.
going to change because now you see a lot of polyamorous relationships popping up. You see a lot of people moving different ways. So it's going to take a while for us to, or for our mentors to get beyond this. But eventually, with time, shit is going to have to change because the younger generation is just going to run along with all this fuckery. And it's just a matter of time. So enjoy this transitionary period while you can.
Yeah. I was going to say in the past, monogamy not brought in because the other males,
Misogyny.
the ones who, let's see, like the ones who weren't kings, for example, didn't have the same access as them, so they got jealous and started fucking up society because they were like, "There's no use. I can't fuck women, so I'm just gonna blow it all to hell and start creating problems." Do you not think that had a part to play?
No, I don't.
Because I think it's Jordan B. Peterson who said that in the past. That's the reason why. Well, one of the reasons why monogamy was driven.
See, monogamy
is a social construct, as Dorkhead
yeah,
would say.
everything
exactly.
has a part to play. Everything has a part to play. It's more like a part to play, but essentially, the whole monogamous concept was basically for women to tie themselves because, again, agriculture, because of people settling as like non-tribal people or bigger societies, you need to know what's yours and where what you can call essentially your position, because there was too many people now. Back in the day when you had small tribes, there were maybe 20 men, 10 women or so, and then you have a bunch of kids running around and you'll raise the kids, the men die off, the kids raise up, equal transition of people. You don't get bigger tribes than like maybe 50 people. You see what I'm saying?
Fine. Yeah.
But now, since everything gets bigger, you now can't keep track of, everybody in your community or in the thing. So now you're more worried about the people on the outskirts of your periphery. So if I'm close to the like 4 families near me, the other families at the very end, I'm not close to. So I don't know what the hell's going on over there. So they could be plotting against me.
But why would that enforce? I mean, what does that have to do with monogamy, though?
So
if that makes sense.
Again,
one second. Just to shout out A-Boogie, thanks for tuning in. See you on the replays.
A-Boogie with a hoodie. So basically, the fact that you have plot and land, position, someone wants to be held in that position. So women would rather have a safe position than being like wanderers.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But then, but what's
the theory?
But if it's your land, okay. So now I will just even go further. So if it's your land, what's not stopping from? If it's my land, what's not stopping from all 5 or 6 of these women from living on my land?
This is what I'm saying. Nothing, because security.
Yeah. So they're going to come to my land. They're going to live there. It's calm.
Exactly. That's why they chose that, because they want to be in the most secure position. That's why polygamy became a thing. But beforehand, when it was a community thing, everybody was living in the same huts. Everybody was living in the same kind of conditions. No one was. The only thing that was probably different is like one person is stronger than the other person, or someone is.
But my point is more focusing on that. There's 20 men, like you were saying, right? But only 2 of those guys are actively piping those 10 women. The other guys lose out.
No. The guys are on the front lines.
Yeah, the other guys are going to war. Like
no. Like in a lot of tribes. Again, this is obviously not reflective of the whole of like human society, but a lot of tribes would have had this system where like even the guys who are like mid tier, or they would still be fucking some of the women. Like
but not as many.
It wasn't a conscious thing of women trying to pick the best guy. Like we're like, look at this. Our closest relative in the animal kingdom are chimpanzees, yeah?
Yeah.
And they are indiscriminate fuckers. They be fucking, she'll fuck the alpha, and then she'll fuck the beta, and then she'll fuck the other guy. Like, it's not a big deal, because at the end of the day, everybody's raising the kids. No one cares that much, because they're all gonna raise the kids. You see what I'm saying? It's only a problem when you have succession, when you know someone has to take your land, and you want that person to be your kid. You know what I'm saying? When there's you see what I'm saying? When society gets bigger, you have more stipulations.
Let me add something to that.
It's weird because we're not. I feel. Wait, before you. Sorry, the dude. Before you land, I'm just trying to say I'm not seeing how this is tying back to the monogamy part though. Because why is it that, let's say for example, so you're essentially saying that these men, right? Because now we have, I don't know, fucking, let's say what? We've
look
got,
at the
we got 20 people. So no, we got 20 people. 20 people. Look at 20. We got 10. Okay, 20 men, 10 women.
20 men, 10 women. Yeah.
So why is it that the top two, which we know it was happening in the past, like the kings, etc., or whatever, the leaders of society, were fucking most of these women.
No. Again,
but
this is further in the future,
and that was the norm. That was the norm, though.
This is further in the future. I'm back.
So where are you talking from?
So
you're going way back.
I'm talking about hunter-gatherer period.
Fine,
humanity was set up.
Okay.
How we have evolved for this setup, because societies got bigger and we got stagnant.
Okay, got it.
This is what I'm saying. So it evolved. Monogamy evolved because it was too. Again, everybody knows where the king is. He's central.
Yeah.
But if you're living out in the village there, you also need provisions. So you find the closest thing for you that can give you provisions.
Gotcha.
And again, that king might not want to take you under his wing and give you provisions. So you might have to find the next best thing for yourself as a woman so that monogamy also gave you stability, as in, at least I know this guy is only taking care of me and not all these, even though he's not giving me much, at least he's giving me that. All these other
he's giving me something. He's giving me something.
Something.
Now, let me touch on something, because I'm a bit confused, because what I'm hearing is that, okay, in relation to how female chimpanzees will have sex indiscriminately with the male chimpanzees, and then that explains why the children are raised by the whole village, and men don't really care about. Because one thing I would say is that back in the day, as far as we can go, the knowing who fathered the child was the main priority in every culture. Yeah, even if it's a natural event of sexuality, and we can explore, women choose whoever they want to be with, alpha fucks, beta
again,
box, all of that. The extent. Let me jump, because what I'm hearing is that we're discouraging, discrediting what culture brought in. So when we point the finger at the whore, she's sleeping around with different men, the idea is to deter the inability to know who fathered the child. So that's why we even reinforce monogamy in a way where one woman is with one man, and then he probably has multiple women if it's polygamy. But the main point is that who fathered the child, because no man, I think that's one of the worst nightmares, no man wants to financially provide and protect a child that isn't his. Period. Again, so when you mentioned that, I didn't know where you were going with that. If you want to touch on it
again, we have to be clear on the timeline. This is the thing. The timeline is
set it up for us.
The timeline is basically in the beginning. It was more more set up for polygamy. The world was more set up for polygamy in the beginning. Yeah. Promiscuity was okay because everyone's taking care of the kid. As society,
that's what I'm thinking. Where did you get that from? Where did you get that from?
Wait,
listen.
There's no point in having polygamy.
No, listen. I'm listening real hard.
Listen.
I'm polyandry. That's polyandry. Sorry.
Listen, no. In general, like either whatever you want to call it, men fucking women, women fucking men. People are just fucking everybody in the village. You know what I mean? No one really caring who's fucking who in the village.
Since when? I've never heard this theory.
This is what I'm saying. Because as far from the knowledge we have, we only look at it from a societal when societies have been built already. That's where our knowledge stems from, because that's when we have the most records from. But again, scientifically looking at our closest relatives and ancestors, chimpanzees.
Neanderthal? Oh, okay.
Again, this is look at it like this. Yeah, the African elephant and the Indian elephant are not as closely related as the chimpanzees and humans.
Yeah. Okay.
So again, elephants both the same thing.
I'm waiting for it to land.
But again, that close.
We're monkeys. Okay.
No. Well, obviously we're both from the same common ancestor. We all know this.
Yeah.
But again, that close relation and the way our penises are shaped, our bodies are shaped, the anatomy of our bodies is basically built for promiscuity. We're not built for monogamy, essentially. Human beings are not built for monogamy.
We're built for promiscuity.
We are built for promiscuity, but social constructs have made it so, because of society's getting bigger, have made it so that we have to ensure paternity, because now there are things tied to us knowing who our child is. Beforehand, there was nothing tied to us knowing who our child is.
So you're saying the behavior was learned? It was learned behavior from where?
This is what I'm saying. There was nothing tied to us knowing who our kid is, because it didn't really matter, because everyone's kid was going to kind of survive, because we're all going to try and keep the kids alive, because it's a tribe.
Yeah.
You deep it. So do you deep this? It's not hard to deep. I don't know why this is going on.
No.
What the hell is even that?
I don't know why this is going on.
No. You know what it is, yeah? If someone just came in, no. If someone just came in now, they would be like, he just said a whole lot of nothing. So,
What's up, guys? Listen,
Look at G, they're roasting you in the chat, bro.
Listen. Polygamy, whatever you want to call it. Everyone has sex with everybody. Agriculture, monogamy. Hypergamy.
Okay.
wait.
You see it?
They're trying to
I don't see
get you in the
it. I
chat,
don't see
bro.
it. I don't see it.
No.
Listen, they're trying to get you in the chat. Ian says you're waffling, bro.
I can't. I'm trying to find a way
I'm
to
so lost.
articulate this.
Yo, we'll get to it. KG, if there's a tribe and the women are really guarded,
I'm really listening.
the women
really
will
trying to
be
listen.
with the strongest men. What do you think about that, King
Wait,
G?
hold on. If there's a tribe and the women are really guarded, the women will be. What do you mean guarded?
I guess
Again,
it's like
what do you mean guarded?
in that in the natural form of things, that when the community was there, like they go for the strongest men to protect them.
No, but listen, the whole community is gonna protect them, regardless. If one woman,
This
is in
one,
trouble, the
Aiden.
whole community will protect them.
Look what Aiden's saying. He's saying, why would a dominant male alpha allow betas of the group to sleep with his females if pregnant? I thought the idea was to seek out protection from the most capable mate.
No, again. This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
These tribes, the woman's main agency was to have as many males have sex with her, while again, so they don't know the paternity, and since they couldn't figure out the paternity, they would all assume responsibility of the child as theirs. So the
chimpanzees, right?
Listen,
Is it chimpanzees?
Yeah,
in general,
chimpanzees.
with humans as well. I'm telling you, watch the fucking shit. It will make
Basically
sense.
Basically this.
Basically that.
That's what
Wait,
saying. That Drake should raise Rihanna's child as well, basically.
Yeah.
No.
But
but this is the stipulation. If Drake had sex with Rihanna while Rihanna was in the early stages of her pregnancy,
right?
ASAP Rocky and Drake would raise that kid as both theirs.
What?
And not stone them up.
Because it's the community raising the kid. They will both raise that kid as theirs. So that kid will have a more likelihood of succeeding in later life, because you have two fathers providing for him or her.
Mad.
So this Netflix show is basically, I guess, rewiring our thought of our society and how we program.
Yeah.
The beginning of society.
Well,
and it basically goes to how basically we are set up for promiscuity, but we brought in monogamy for political gains, essentially, and for position.
I always assumed. Look, so in my head,
I still don't know about that.
So no. Listen. I always assumed that.
I was in the same boat as you guys,
bro. Monogamy. I thought monogamy was brought in for protection, to protect, to allow the other guys a chance to also copulate. Do you know what I mean? That's what I thought monogamy was brought in for. Because otherwise, no. Because listen. Because otherwise, men who do not get a chance to pipe also become a detriment to the society as well. Because out of jealousy, bro,
put it this way,
you start acting out.
Well, they're putting them in the front line.
Why was arranged marriage a thing? No, put it this way. Why was arranged? Because again, marriage, before anything, marriage was predominantly arranged marriage. There was no free marriage of I marry who I want to marry. No. Arranged marriage. You're marrying who you want you to marry, especially for women. And why was it that way?
The arranged marriage.
Yeah, because listen, because if you want, if hypergamy is a thing, you just let the women run rampant and all pick the biggest man, and then even all the families will be like, you can all marry that guy.
No, but listen, but because you asked me but you asked me the question. Let me answer it. Wait, what? Arranged marriage was there to help Think about it. Arranged
Sorry,
marriage is there to help the
sorry.
women
One
make the correct
sec.
choice.
Let's
Yeah, go on.
Oh,
ahead.
okay. I was
Yeah,
just
go
saying
ahead.
that if we respond to what Manier is saying, he's saying that hypergamy is thousands of years baked in. Ideally, virgin women will preserve their chastity for the ones with resources and influence because the women can't protect and provide for themselves alone. But then King G is saying that within the community, right? So look, this is what I'm hearing, King G. You're saying that there was a time scale in which our species allowed extreme forms of promiscuity where it didn't really matter who's who. Okay, but now we're in. So you're saying it's actually wired in our DNA to be promiscuous, men and women.
This is what I'm saying. Yes, but epigenetically, we have like dogs. The way you train
We've
dogs
chosen
to.
Yes,
we have bred into existence essentially this need to just be with one person. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't a need before, but now when people started realizing there were resources and people were tied to those resources, they then felt that need that I have to be next to that person with the resources. So epigenetically, it became a thing where we now have to be with the person who has stuff.
It's in your benefit. Is what you're saying,
exactly.
Right?
DJ Chantel is a bit confused. But look, this is a theory based on, I guess, our human evolution.
This is prehistory.
I don't believe in every Netflix documentary I watch, but I'm gonna watch it regardless.
I will. I'll watch it. This is mad. No, do you know what? I'm like, look, the chat, guys. We'll go watch it. We'll go watch it. We'll come back next week, and then we'll all be saying what he's saying.
But this is the thing.
saying, preach. He's on your side.
This is the thing, guys. Like, it's basically opening your eyes to, or giving you a look into what was before agriculture, essentially.
Haram! He's gonna get used to but where's stones? We need the stones for the adulterer.
Send the asteroids, guys.
Essentially, before
what's up,
agriculture,
AJ?
basically this was happening.
AJ, what's up? Welcome to the
Demon
chat.
got me.
Demon got me. He's coming in a good time. Yeah.
Yes, this is why we're gonna go into pre-selection, right?
Yep, 100.
Again,
we have
this
to.
This is the thing, yeah. This is why, like the world again, we transition into things. So like now, like Gen Z, they come out the womb having these notions about the world how it should be. You see what I'm saying?
Know how it is?
They have pre-baked notions of how they want to make the world.
Okay.
And they will, again, once they get older and they get in power and all that stuff, some of them will fucking enact on that shit and make it so. So eventually,
not if I can help it.
We are not stagnant creatures like all other animals in the animal kingdom. We will evolve, whether that be socially, economically. So again, this is only, this whole like polygamy, people being more sexually liberated and free again, it will happen again. Like again, look at the likes of Greece.
So you're saying we're going to revert all the way back to that period, that Stone Age.
No,
is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying we're going to revert back to that. I'm just saying that we're going to evolve into something different in the future. We don't know. I don't know. I can't speak on that. But again, there is more breadth to, like, promiscuity might become a normal thing again, essentially, is what I'm saying.
Right.
But not to that extent where people are going to accept it. Like, it is what it is. Like the way women are trying to get men to accept to raise kids that are not theirs. You see what I'm saying?
All the time.
Like, again, why would they strongly want to fight for that? Because, again, epigenetically, they probably,
it's in their favor.
Their ancestors did that back in the day, where they didn't care who fucked them. One of you're all gonna raise this kid.
One of you niggas gonna raise this child.
So like, I mean, we have the facilities now to sort of, I guess.
I know.
Limit that.
Again,
so you're right. That's the psych behind it. Men would maybe agree to it. You know, I'm the man that stepped up, the stepdad.
That's women doing. Right. Women are gassing them. Women are gassing guys to do that.
Manier says, we're at a stage now where a majority of men are either sexually inactive or just straight up virgins because of the internet. We're going back to 20% of men sleeping with 8% of women. I guess that's the case. I think that's what we're making a point of, right? Yeah.
So do you think society would function better if everybody was just fucking everybody?
There'll be chaos.
The smashing.
There's no order. There's no order in that.
I think sex doesn't define our society, and I think sex.
No, like women were less discriminant on who they fuck, but they were obviously discriminant on who they settle down with.
Oh, right.
I think our population size will go down, will drop down tremendously. Tremendous.
So you're saying,
and it's happening right now.
So the responsibility ultimately will fall back on women at the end of the day?
Yes,
very confused.
as always.
So,
Yes.
then nothing was status quo. Nothing would change then. It would stay the same.
No,
At this point, our hands are like
women
this.
became
Like men
less,
aren't
less,
involved.
what do you call
Men
it?
aren't involved.
Because again, look
The
at this.
patriarch isn't involved.
This is a social media dilemma. This is again what social media has done is it has changed the dating marketplace. And again, what's not to say with future inventions, future technologies, the dating marketplace might not skew a different way again. This is what I'm saying.
We
don't know
so,
what's going to come in the future that could change the dating marketplace or make it a different way. So we just
so
have
give
to
me
be,
one sec. So do you have any idea what could have that power? What could drive it? So something on the level of social media.
Who would have seen
come
social
through.
media? That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
Bro, okay, let me give you an example, right? So we're moving towards what's it called? Metaverse, right?
Well,
We're using towards the metaverse.
Do we want to get?
Think about it.
We can get
No.
Get real
No.
deep
But you know what happened? Do you know what happened? So I think someone made a female avatar, went into the metaverse, and then got gang raped. Now, what are we doing with that information?
Let me answer.
No, think about it. What we do with that information.
I'm not gonna. Ian said,
Nah, you have to answer it.
King
Yes,
GDP.
log off and go into another server. Like that's what we're doing. Log off.
Ian said, King GDP, would you accept the child and raise it
Would you
as
accept
your own?
the child?
Would you be the dad
No.
that stepped up?
Fuck no.
Why not? Yeah, I mean, we're leading to that evolution.
No, but he's not ready. He's not ready yet. He hasn't been around.
No. I'm just acknowledging what happened in the past. I'm not gonna do that shit. Fuck that shit.
But do you think there are other men who would? Would you think there are other men who would?
Yes, there are.
That's not even a question.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
I wouldn't do it, bro. I like the way society is now. I like the way that the only 20% of men are fucking 80% of the women.
Because you wanted you currently wanted the 20%.
Well, I have some skills that allow me to dip in there, dip in the pool here and there. You know what I mean? So hey, I'm good. I don't want it to change. I want Joe Schmo over there not fucking because it makes me look good. So I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Wow. So some people, it's true.
The growth in, I guess, the incel community should be celebrated or like just accepted. Like, yeah, we need them.
This is the way life is. It is what it is.
This is why I'm in support of dolls.
This is reality.
Sex dolls.
This is reality.
Yes.
Wait, do you say sex dolls? Huh?
Yes, this is why I'm in support of sex dolls.
Oh snap!
No.
So you're saying so are you saying that? So okay, so you're saying let them be incels, but at least let them have an outlet. And the outlet is sex dolls.
Raya gets it.
Fine.
Raya's my hidden dragon. She gets it.
No, but look, are we not trying to? Okay, so okay, what are the? We're trying to. History repeats itself only when we don't learn from its mistakes. So now, are we not learning?
When have we ever learned?
Bro, come on, man. Are we gonna?
There's
history
a
repeats
stage in which we kind of we prevent our natural tendencies from taking over. That's why monogamy was placed there. We controlled that. Like how China controlled their population size by placing a one-child policy. It's a cultural engineering form of like preventing us from taking our tendencies away. So I think we do it to ourselves in a way.
This is what I'm saying. We are not. We take away our own. So again, our biology is not set up for the way we run the shit, but we put that in place to kind of keep ourselves sane, essentially.
Right. Fair. Yeah, what's up, Ariel? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, you jumped into some heat.
Ariel came through, bro. No, bro. Wait, I was like, yo, your situation, my guy's situation is a key. It's a key. What do you call it? It's an example.
Some bukake.
It's an example. You can use that. Oh Lord, I was like, you went left field with that.
We're talking about polyandry now, right? Yeah, sharing children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pair bonding will drop significantly.
DJ Chantel, pair bonding. Do you agree with that? Pair bonding will drop significantly. Is that a thing?
Look at the trends, man. Look at the trends. Single mothers are rampant. People don't care who the thing. This is the thing that's gonna change. Yeah, because again, people like to use the lion as an example of like how kind of humans are sometimes of like the
which one? The lions. Like the lion is like the
lion
in
the
back.
Yeah.
There's like the head lion. They might have like another like secondary lion who's there to like in his pride as well. Maybe
he has his son, and then he has what's his name? The dark skin lion.
Oh man, like Kovu.
Team dark skin.
Kovu was running things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
go
like I've lost my train of thought now. Fuck me.
Oh,
You
sorry
cut
about
me
that.
off, man. You cut me off.
See, yo, look, you're affecting the quality of the podcast, man. You're
We'll get back. We'll
Yeah.
get back to it.
One mic at a time.
one mic at a fucking time.
So,
like, where's Chris?
Dorkhead said arranged marriages would work in the West. What do you guys think about that?
They wouldn't work.
They won't work. I think.
No. Think about it. Think about it.
Wait, so
Let's deep it.
wait,
Let's
but
deep it.
who? But with whom?
The
Though?
women will be cheating. Let's be real. Come on.
If we can, if we can focus on, I guess, the hypergamous engineering that is wired in, women versus men, and prevent women from waiting too long to start a family. Like, hey, by the way, no. Think about it. It's not
dream about
about
this. Let's not even dream about this. This is
no. Let's think about it. We know, like, within our culture, arranged marriages was a thing. It's even practiced now today in nations, third world countries like India, East Asia. Why? Why are they? What's the incentive of doing that? Why is it in China they're worried that men and women are getting married and the population size is dropping exponentially, and now they're creating programs in which parents join their kids to, their young adults together in order to get married, because there's this sort of forced engineering. Like, hey guys, look, women, once you hit 30, we don't want you no more.
Wake up.
So wake up, get with your age mate,
so
that he builds up. No, that's the thing. Look, King G, you can focus on how we used to be, and then you can focus on these ideas that this is how our future can look like. But essentially, we engineer the next generation. We create these cultural norms. We forced monogamy. We forced marriages on people, and in a sense, we have to do it again in order to curb the behavior. That's
no.
leading to our regression.
Again, no. But will we do it? That's the question.
Yes, we can.
No.
Can.
No. This is not
President Obama.
It's not can, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Will it happen in today's day and age with people being the way they are today? No. Let's just stop dreaming about this and just keep it moving. It's not gonna happen.
No, King G, would you do it for your kids?
Bro,
let's say you had a daughter and she's like 28, 29. She's being stubborn. She's not settling down. Would you save her, or would you continue to just let her
I would
be?
tell her what to do, and if she doesn't want to do it, then you're dumb. Die alone.
Yeah. So if she listens to you, she respects you.
Well, yeah, I'm not.
Then she's gonna ask, Dad, I need your help. I need you to find me a man.
If I did my job as a father, one, she would understand what she should be doing, and she would know what she should have been on. If I didn't do my job, she'd be on this fuckery. So then
think about it, the societal programming. No, think about it. Look, there's the programming that comes from inside your family, right? Then there's a program coming from outside. Now, in order to block the outside, the internal must be stronger than the outside. That's the only thing that will stop that from happening.
But we understand this, so you have to impart the knowledge on your kid. Like, hey, society's gonna try and make you a certain way, and sometimes the way it tries to make you is not necessarily good for you and will not give you the best outcomes in your life. So if you want the best outcomes for your life, do this. Don't speak on the things you're doing outside of this house, because people might judge you, shun you. Just do it. Don't speak on it. Just do it. If you have to play along and wear the mask and say, play along. But in the back of your mind, you know what you have to do and get that shit done. That's it.
So you've given her like a manual of things to do, right? Basically, you're engineering her to go against societal norms and nature. Essentially, that's what you're doing. Basically, you're creating a culture within your family. You're creating a culture within your children, the next generation. This is what's best.
I'm trying to reset the epigenetics.
Exactly. You're doing it within your family, and then there's another family. I'll do that with my kids. You do that with your kids. So essentially, it's down to the core, the family unit. We do it to ourselves. We do it. Yeah. We do it.
We had to remember, we had to uninstall. Bruh, this just brings me back to the Matrix, man.
Uninstall the software.
You have to wake up.
What's up, bro? It's been a while.
Up, man.
Forced monogamy is a failed Christian system. Welcome to the real world where it cannot work. Is it failed, or is it because it's lasted long enough? It's lasted long enough that now we can't really justify it the same way, because things around it has changed. Monogamy was there for a reason, but has it lasted long enough to continue the way it is? Maybe not. It's not failed, it's just expiring.
I was going to say the need for it is no longer there, Maybe
because
there's
our
another.
systems around
This is
it.
what I see. This is what I see is
Yeah.
happening in the world. Yeah, the powers that be, shout out Andrew Tate, they want everybody again to be under the slave mind and follow the lead of the
Oh
elite.
my God.
Again, no, listen. And again, you want people to be receptive and to be able to
Yes.
apply everything you tell them to do.
Yeah.
So in a perfect society, they will tell you, raise those kids that are not yours, because those kids are going to be functional members of society anyway. So we have to make sure that they are functional members of society. So would it not be better to raise those kids as if they were your own and make them functional members of society, than let them become degenerates? And then people will be like, oh, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Da-da-da-da. They push that narrative. And next thing you know, everybody's on the same shit. If you think differently.
Yeah, but then that means so with what I'm seeing, that's a bandage because you're not stopping at the source. Because the stopping at the source would be what we were saying in the beginning. Teaching your child from day dot, or teaching your daughter from day dot, or your son from day dot, to realize that, look, this is the programming you're going to set up with. This is what we're going to go against. And then
Again,
if you're against,
we can change what the powers that be. Again, like this is why I like Andrew Tate. He just says the world is gonna move the way the people at the top want it to move. We can't do shit about it. All we can do is basically amass enough wealth that we can live the way we want to and not be affected by it. That's the best we can do. We can't change shit unless you plan on becoming a billionaire or the richest man in the world. Then kudos to you.
Drake couldn't stop it.
Not, we can't do shit. So whatever happens is the slave mind is real, and people are gullible, bro. We are sheep. We are not. Not everybody's a leader, bro. So everybody's gonna follow the herd and do what they think is right. Because again, you don't want to be ostracized from society, and nobody wants to argue back and forth their points. Like Myron losing his hair. You see how my guy is stressed up when people don't understand what he's saying.
Well, like us, man. Or even like us, bro. Even like us. Like, look, if you say something that's questionable, I'm gonna say, whoa, wait a minute.
Like
explain it to me real quick. Explain it to me real quick.
Trying to talk about this. I was like,
exactly. Because if we don't understand, I'm gonna have to explain.
Because I think
we want to address what
we were conflating two things, trying to make them happen at the same time when they happen at separate.
They happen separate time. Yeah, separate points of time. It's right. Timeline. It's a timeline issue.
That's
right.
Flashpoint.
Going back to what Moose was saying. So how you get good on the internet? Log off or switch off your internet connection.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, I was like, Ian, bro, don't get me started on these things, man. People are so quick to play victim mindset. Like, it's mad. I literally made a female avatar, jumped into the metaverse, got gang raped, and then was just like, oh my God, and reported it. I was like, oh wow. So that means if you kill people in games, we take them to court as well.
Yeah.
That's the logic.
Time, so it's
literally that's the logic we're going with now these days. It's crazy. You need to learn to ignore these.
What's up, Deuce Daily? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, you finally caught us. You caught us before we caught you slipping. Yeah. So we did this because we want to give an overview of what we basically just went through. King G, especially.
Mad. Yeah, he needs to recap for the people.
Just a quick liner. Like, are we embracing polyandry?
No, the chat don't need to go through that again. Not again.
No, we are not. But it was a period in time. There was a period in time where the human species was engaging in it, and were engaging in it on a mass scale.
Okay.
And so, is this from a documentary you watched? Was it
yes,
Netflix?
Explained Monogamy.
I'm gonna watch it. It's on my list now.
Watch it.
You guys check it out.
What's it called?
We might have to review it again.
It's just called Explained, and on the Explained, it's like a bunch of series that explain sex, explain all these different things, money, they explain all these different concepts in the world. And again, if you watch the money episode, then you understand that these guys are well versed in their research, because again, all the stuff they talk about money is the stuff I've learned in my job about money and how fake it is and how it's a system designed to oppress the people, because if essentially banks can make money out of thin air, then
it's just me. Yo, the second, I think it was who was I listening to? Was it Robert Kiyosaki saying the second I learned that you could print money, I just knew This shit is
I just did.
Again,
Oh yeah.
He said I uninstalled. He said I uninstalled from that straight up.
this is what I'm saying. Like
Right,
the only
right.
thing,
I
the only reason I
said-
wanted to bring up that monogamy thing, explain
Yeah.
thing, is
Yeah.
because I feel like in the red pill space,
Merch.
they're talking about the human species and its existence
Yeah.
as if it was wholly set
Yeah.
on this hypergamous principle.
Yeah. So
All
I
that.
don't think they went. I don't think they went for, like you were. So are you saying
Like
that?
again, like the way dogs have been bred
Yeah.
to be a certain way. They were
Yep.
wolves, they were pack animals. Now they like to live with humans. Who would have
Okay.
fucking thought? Who would have fucking thought? But here we are. And again,
But we know the
that
reason
was-
why.
Again, breeding.
Yeah.
With breed out a certain way. But again, now
Yeah.
we know epigenetics is a thing. So again,
Yeah. of course.
society impacts the way we evolve, and thus we've evolved a certain way because of the things we put in place, because of the way things were moving and our population size is increasing.
That's really strange though, because again, like you said, it's not often talked about what came before then. If that makes sense.
That's why I'm trying to shed light on it, because a lot of time in the red pill space, when people are talking about, oh, this woman has 2 men she's fucking, and people are like, that's fucked up. Da-da-da-da. If you look at it, it's not really fucked up on the larger time scale of history because it's happened before. So it's just like, oh, they're getting in touch with their roots. But at the same time, I don't fuck with that shit. Not me. You can catch me doing that. But again, I would be more understanding now to people who are doing it, because I wouldn't be.
Okay, so are you saying that now because you know it's been done before, you're more open to it?
Let me.
No, I'm not gonna
Carry
do
it.
it. I'm
Let
just
me carry
saying,
it. The
I'm not
way-
gonna stress
'cause-
on people doing it. I don't care. Because
It's-
again, I just understand like the
One-
world is gonna move the way it's gonna move.
But this is what I'm hearing, because honestly, I agree to the point that in the context, I don't know the need for it. But like, for example, if we see thieves, people are stealing, scammers, we've got hush puppy, scamming and taking people's money. We can say, but
Boy.
back in our human evolution, chimpanzees, Neanderthals stole from their neighbor, and essentially that explains how we are wired to think the way we do. It's just, of course, there's tendencies. People can fall into temptation, but we accept that. But that's not the reason why we're shocked. We're just saying that, look, people should have self-control. It has nothing to do with your natural nature. I would want to, if someone wants to cheat on their wife or their girlfriend, yes, they did it because it's a tendency, but essentially they shouldn't, because it's just morally also social.
Also, you don't agree with fresh and fit.
No, when you cheat, you decide to cheat. That's it. It's not like, oh, okay, you can morally create that concept. They even say themselves, don't
what do you
cheat.
think?
You should be.
So do you-
you should
so
no.
do you
Listen.
think-
You should be clear when you walk into a relationship what you're made of. You can't be dishonest. If you think you're going to step out, then you're going to let them know first and foremost. But if you're restricted to your options, then hey, you're going to face the consequences. But at the end of the day, it's a decision you make. It's a decision you
So
make.
wait, are you saying no side chicks?
Consequences.
If you want side,
No,
you
no.
better
No,
make
no.
it clear. That's the whole point.
That's what he's saying.
You got to be
He's
honest.
saying-
You got to be
yeah.
honest. Yeah.
He's saying make it clear. Yeah, if you wanna dabble in the dark.
If you want to dabble in the dark, you got to dabble in the dark.
All these references are insane. That's the way it's being applied, boy. Manny said, I agree with PGDB. No matter what time period we are in, it's the survival of the fittest. Yes, indeed. Raya says, oh yeah, and Musa needs to be leaving soon, so we'll catch you out. But you just dragging it on if you want. Don't worry about it. Raya says,
No, literally. Before I leave,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get full circle. I'm gonna get the full.
Oh,
point, no worries.
okay. Yeah, we'll just go through the chat. Raya says, have you guys read Brave New World? In this sci-fi
No, I
fictional novel, society is sexually liberated. Isn't that in Yeah. It's based on what's his name? And they've made a TV show on it. It's actually pretty good. They discriminate based on the type of engineering you receive. I'm gonna look through it and actually we'll bring it up again. But it's a very good book series, or it's just one book.
Oh, everyone belongs
I'll
to
check
everyone
it out.
else. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, very promiscuous.
Wow.
Yeah, promiscuity. I think he explores that. Aidan Lawrence says only because feminism effed
That's
it
where we're headed.
for all women trying to be men, it doesn't work. But hey, our hands are clean. Men don't have
That's
to do
it.
anything about that.
We're good.
Literally,
We're good.
we don't. It's not a problem.
Evolution will sort itself out.
Yeah. Ian says China, once they hit 30, they ship them out to Western countries. No, I think it's 27 or 28.
That's
They
wild.
ship her. They're like, oh yeah, get the hell out.
It's like, you got to go.
Oh, Manny says arranged marriages wouldn't work in the West because you need fathers, male figures in place. Obviously, that's the point. If for it to even be worth it, and as you know, in the West, we are a daddyless nation. Hey, yeah, some families are daddyless for sure. We agree on that.
100.
But if you have a daddy, well, then make use of it. Atanjwe says polygamy is the safeguard of the human race. When the state lose its head and most people become fools, only the strong one thrives. Monogamy only exists if things are going well or when state control. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah,
when stability, I guess it's sensible to practice monogamy. Bars. Ian says, in response, look at China enforcing monogamy. Look at them. They're the world power, while America is falling because they reject monogamy. The East is coming.
It's just because they have control. Any system that has control will be a better system. If a system has no controls, it is a bad system. Because again, you can't regulate stuff because it's just everything's all over the place. You know what I mean? You can't control Again, this is what I'm saying. The slave mind is key because if they need you to
be enslaved mentally.
No,
that's how it sounds.
No,
wait a minute.
No. This is what I'm saying.
Be enslaved by the state.
China is a slave mind at the highest form. That is what the slave mind is. The state runs you. You are the state.
Yes.
You are a representation of the state.
Don't resist.
Everything you do is for the state, not for your family, for the state. This is what I'm saying. It's a slave mind mentality. But
don't resist
in the West,
the slave mind in China.
Exactly, but resist the slave mind because we don't want the world to become like China.
Oh, okay.
Again,
I guess
you want what you would want is for the West to overpower China and everyone to be liberated over there, because then you can move about the world and do what you want to do and all the fuckery, and you can get 80% of the women, and you know.
I love how it came back to that. I love how it came back. Look, it's come full circle. It came full circle.
Yo, King G, he's coming for you.
Dorkhead's coming for everyone, man.
It is. No. It is. Yeah, her name is Dorket. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
He said your daughter. He used Unicode.
Oh Lord.
All right,
Amanda, guys. Yep. I literally have to shoot off now. Unfortunately. I would have loved to have stayed longer, but yeah,
I'd have been gassed.
I'm gonna miss the second segment, but I'm gonna carry it on without me, man. Hold it down. Nah, do you know what he should? Do you know who should replace me? I think it's like what Dorket. Dorket should come on, 100%. Dorket should come through and hold it down. Yeah, but for sure. But no, man. Thanks to the chat. Thanks for the engagement. It's been lit. And yeah, next week. If we can, man, we got to come back. We got to come back strong. But yeah,
you're making promises now.
Yeah, man.
We'll definitely schedule a clip.
100. Yo, Dorkhead, it's been lit. King Life, appreciate it. Yeah, wait, what's that? Tanjua.
Tanjua.
Yeah, DJ Chantel, Aiden Lawrence, Deuce Daily, Ario, man. Shout out to all of you guys. Love, and I'll see you all.
Hi, Ario, jump on, please. Week. I beg you.
Peace out, guys.
Hey, peace out, man.
Replace
another healthcare professional with another healthcare professional. Yo, Ario,
if he wants to come through, you can pass him the link then if he wants.
If he's still about.
Want him to come. All right, cool. If you want him to come, send him the link. So, at Tajwa, in response to that, Ian says, "State failed monogamy. Look at this mess. We are in the West. Monogamy is the best solution." Monogamy. Maybe you want to repeat that. Not sure. Aiden says, you guys need to watch an interview on YouTube by Yuri Bezmenzo. I'll write that down. I have no idea who that is. And he explains how society is indoctrinated and brainwashed. Interesting. We're all brainwashed. Everyone ever got caught mid. I saw that. Did you see that given? King G.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I wasn't even watching it. And
apparently, it's because it had sexual explicit content. But I watched the scene and it was just that it's like the same old episode of the show.
Yeah.
You know, women are dressed a bit more provocatively, but nothing was slipping out. There've been a few slips before, but it wasn't that night. It didn't make sense why they cut them off. And there've been a lot more grotesque content on YouTube. There's literally sex education on YouTube, so it's a bit fishy, mate. So we'll see why. I don't know. Aiden says it relates to this topic as it controls the new generation to believe in false narrative. Okay. Tansra says, bro, if it can't work unless the state enforce it, then it's not meant to be. State failed it. So what? It's people who chose to marry, not the state. Accountability, bro. Okay, I feel like there's this sort of fight between the state and what people decide to do. I get. Who's to take the blame? No one wants to take the blame, though.
You want, again, Game of Thrones, guys, you've seen it. Chaos is a ladder. That's what you want. Chaos is a ladder. It gives you opportunity to move up in the.
But what if the state wants what's best for its people?
Fuck the state, bro. Who cares, bro? What the fuck?
So there's no system that actually worked for his people. I feel like maybe
this is you again. This is what you either have. This is why I say the world can only go in two ways. Yeah? The world can only go in one of two ways: complete fuckery or complete and utter domination. Slave mind, complete and utter slave mind, where we become like a hive mind society where we all think the same, we all move the same, we all hate the same stuff, we all accept everything, we all use all these pronouns and da. We do all the stuff we have to do. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the only way this could end: either complete fuckery or complete control. And which one would you rather have? Complete fuckery or complete control? To where if you have complete control, then you can't even move the way you want to move yourself. So what would you rather have?
Okay. Complete control of myself and my livelihood. But I would move to a society that allows that too, right? Would you say the West allow people to make the decisions for themselves, like sexual liberation, educational freedom? So wouldn't you think that maybe the West, compared to the rest of the world, provided that freedom for a while, and now it just got out of control?
It's 100%. It's 100%.
Oh, twist it. I got it. I just came up with it just now. Just having fun.
It's 100% true what you just said there. 100%. I completely agree with that. Like, it is like it's a catch-22. There's benefits to both systems, but again, you just have to choose which system is more beneficial for you. Like, it's been taken too far. This freedom stuff, like it's complete fuckery now. Like complete and utter just fuckery. But then again, people now can act on their most basal instincts and do whatever now. You know what I mean? You start now you're peeking into the closet of people's lives. Like back in the day, if you heard someone say, "Oh, me and my wife do knife play," like knife play, the fuck? If you watch Fresh and Fit, the last episode, there was a lady talking about. No, actually, no, it wasn't.
Gosh.
Actually, no, it wasn't Fresh and Fit. It wasn't Fresh and Fit.
It was
Saint
Kevin Samuels.
No, it was the Saint in the Center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did a pod. They did a podcast with like I think it was like 8 ladies. It was jokes. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Was it the one that went crazy?
No, the one before. There's another one that came out, and there was this Ratchet girl in there. It was kind of wild. But there's this one girl saying she likes knife play, and I'm like, we're in a day and age where people are just like knife play. Oh shit, what the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, are you into that vanilla shit? Vanilla shit. Now, if people are vanilla or just want normal sex, it's like, oh, what the fuck? In the West, it's like,
I blame porn.
No way. No, they want to get choked out and get backed out and get gay. Bro, they want fucking Aikido on their ass these days. Like it's crazy. Like it's gone to a completely like ridiculous state. But again, that's what the people want. So what can you do, man? What can you do?
Yeah.
Again,
Deuce Daly asked you. He said, King G, have you ever thought maybe what is taught about China is propaganda? I got fam there and they say the same thing about the West that we say about them.
What?
Come on,
that there's control in that's nonsense.
That's called the battle of competitive propaganda. One side says the other side is wrong. Come on.
No. Like
North Korea does that too.
No side is wrong. Because again, if you want to take society or life as amoral or nothing is good, nothing is bad, or is what it is, then nothing is really good or bad. You just have to choose what you prefer. So I kind of like that there's 2 areas in the world where they have different systems, because you can then pick what you choose. But again, people in other countries like South Korea, like they can't choose because once you're born in South Korea, yeah, all the laws of South Korea apply to you outside of South Korea because you represent them. So what you do is, let's say gambling, yeah. South Koreans are not allowed to gamble. So if you go from South Korea and you go to Las Vegas and you gamble in Vegas, you are then liable to be arrested in South Korea for gambling in Vegas.
Okay. That's
again,
insane.
this is what I'm saying. That's the rules of the society, because now that you are a representation of your society, so they want you to move a certain way. So they inflict these laws and regulations on you to make sure that you represent them in the best light. So this is what I'm saying. What would you rather have? The freedom to do as you will, even though it comes with a lot of fuckery. Again, this is like, I don't know if anyone has played the game Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I haven't, but yeah, go on.
There's basically a war between Templars, which are people who want complete control of the world and control human beings, essentially slave mind. And there's the assassins who want people to have free will and do what they want, but that comes with anarchy and fuckery. So you have two opposing forces, and essentially the game plays it out to be like the free will and, you know, anarchy is the best. But again, you also see the value in what the Templars are trying to fight for, which is order and stability. But again, nothing. They both have good to them and they both have bad to them, but you just have to pick which one is most suited to you and find a place that accommodates for your lifestyle. Again, Andrew Tate, he looked at the world as a whole, found a place in the world that adheres to his lifestyle and the way he wants to live his life, and he moved there. So you guys, as do we, have to make the choice in life of, we find a place in the world which has laws and regulations that are suited to us and benefit us, and we move there and live there. And that's that.
Resist the slave mind, as you say. But yeah, we're definitely going to jump on that topic one more time. Yeah, Ariel's still watching us. That's cool. That's good. Keep working. Will be your motivation. Aiden asks, what did we think of the FNF Flagrant 2 appearance? That was 2 weeks ago, right? I'm guessing. Yeah, I remember that.
They were not bullish enough. They were not bullish enough. They were too reserved. They needed to be more bullish.
Do you think that was on purpose?
Obviously, it was on purpose because they wanted. Yeah, it was 100% on purpose. It was a strategic move to just kind of let the other guys kind of come hard at them, and then they just like kind of brush it off, like, oh, this is what it is, you know. We're not gonna step back.
And do you think that was that on? So if it was on purpose, that means, do you think that was accomplished the way you would say it was? What do you think they should have taken a different?
Again, pros and cons. I would have taken a different route. I would have been on a more bullish route. Still being respectful, but I would be more bullish. I would have been more harsher with the content, because there was one guy who was agreeing with Fresh and Fit, and the fact that they didn't, Fresh and Fit didn't shine a light on that guy and say, what is so different about this guy that he understands what we talk about and you guys don't? He is in the dating market, so he understands what we talk about. You guys are not, so you don't. Again, they were not bullish on that fact, and that's why I was like, come on, guys, you need to go for the neck, man. Go for the neck. It is
now, like, yeah, DJ Chantel was saying, I think that it was a setup. The thing is, to be honest, to be clear with you, you know, mostly Myron handled it, but Fresh did his part too. I would say this, right? It was a perfect example of how to deal with mainstream platforms, how to deal with guys who are in that sort of blue pill mindset where, look, if you please, I hope whoever hasn't watched it yet, watch Rollo's breakdown of that interview. Did you watch it, Kinji?
I did. That was great.
Yeah. He critiqued a few things that wasn't done, like, you know, fair enough, but he basically noted how they basically pinned them down. It's their own platform. I mean, Myron, respect someone else's platform. We're not going to, you know, berate you. You were insulting us. You were calling us all kinds of names. You were saying that we were manipulating men to you know, buy into them. You're leading in
everything is a manipulation
community. If you just start, you know, back paddling and saying, hey, well, you're insulting us, then you're leading into the sort of the bullseye position they want to place you in. If you find out the context in which the hosts are from, you know, Andrew just got married. to a woman. I don't know how old he's in his late 30s, and then Akash got married to his wife 2 years ago, and
We can't even
before
speak. Let's
her
not speak on
he
that,
has
man.
no experience.
Let's not speak on that, man. He's
No. It's about context. When someone speaks to you on things and tries to debate you on the dating scene and male and female dynamic, and they lack experience in terms of the good and the bad experience, and then their idea of a peaceful relationship, of marriage, of healthy unity comes from this sort of narrow experience they have. And then
100%.
you sit there, berate them. You're a host, and you don't even offer an opportunity. You rely on clickbait media. You rely on small clips to define who you are sitting. You didn't even do the research to find out what fresh and fit you. But you sat there to berate them.
This is what
at
happens.
This point,
yeah?
all I'm saying is, when you go on a platform like that, you're not meant to prove them wrong. Give them the opportunity to insult you and whatever as it continues to be. But then, honestly, that's how you would approach mainstream media. There's nothing else they could have done. Whoever wanted to listen to them would come to their platform. Majority of that audience will not even agree with you, regardless of what you say. So I think really Myron and Fresh did what they could. They could have said a lot more. In fact, apparently they cut a part of the clip a few times. So again, it's all orchestrated to a point, But yeah, go on ahead. You can jump into that.
Yeah, I was saying like we can't talk about Akash and his experience because he's in this lovey-dovey.
But then why can't we? What do you mean?
No, because he is he hasn't had a breadth of experience in the dating market, so he basically is the outlier of the guy who kind of got it one and done, like hit it the first time and he got it done. You know what I mean? But who's to not say like in like 5 years, 6 years, his wife is gonna be cheating on him, digging some other dude down? Like we don't know. We can't guarantee that he's gonna have the most pleasant experience. Like he's also not like deep like 10 15 years into the marriage and it's all been smooth sailing. Like he's not been tested yet, so he's looking at it from a with these glasses of like everything is nice, everything is sunshine and roses. But most men who come to the red pill, they come to it through like tragedy, or like they get fucked up and then they find it and then they're like, oh fuck all women, da 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 da, and then they become like basically the opposite of feminists. They're like fuck all women, da 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 da, and then they kind of find a happy balance of having the red pill knowledge and also accepting that sometimes things come a certain way and you have to kind of.
So are you saying that Cash should get past then? Like, his point of view is his view and there's nothing really we can address just because he had a perfect situation?
Yeah, his point of view is he's not been in it long enough. Like it's basically
so
like
he's
if
not
I
in a
went to
position
school for
to
2
speak
days
on it. That's what I'm saying.
If I went to school for 2 days and I say school's great, I'm a dummy because I have not experienced school for 4 or 5 years. You see what I'm saying? So like, he's fresh. He's like not deep. He's not in the trenches. He's not like 10, 15 years into his marriage. He doesn't know the trials and tribulations a marriage.
Did you see the breakdown for the couple pictures?
So yeah, like bro, this guy.
I love
like,
Rollo, man.
Yeah, he's out of his league.
It's killing me. It's killing me. I didn't even get why he said that, but when you see each picture, you're like, oh, okay, it makes sense.
And the way he's pedestalizing, like that's the one thing. Like again, I have a person I'm seeing and whatnot, yeah. And I've never posted her on social media. Why people would ask, why do you never post on social media? Because again, it's not that I don't want to post on social media. It's just that I haven't, even before I met her, a year before that, I wasn't posting on social media. So again, like it's just what I'm just not a poster like that. You know what I mean? Congruence. But Akash, he's too passive. I tell you now, if you haven't seen Euphoria, guys, watch Euphoria episode 2.
Wait, who's passive? Who's passive?
Akash.
He's too passive. No, I think he was.
As in he's too passive as in his relationship. He comes off as as a passive person in his relationship.
You meant in the debate.
Like, oh babe, I worship the ground you walk on. If there's conflict, it's like, let me squash the conflict as quickly as possible. I feel like he's not a guy who likes confrontation in his relationships because he's only had one. He's not gonna want to fuck it up because he stands so like his identity is so heavily based on him having that one woman. And, I married the first girl I had sex with. So he will not want to lose that position. I don't know if it will last. I can't speak on that.
Statistically, he shouldn't. But I don't
people
know.
say, it's the cultural thing. If it was like, because they're both Indian, and you know how Indian families tend to stay together, but they live in the West, so anything could happen.
But they're in the West. That's what I'm saying. Statistically, it's a 50-50 shot. So I don't know. But, at the end of the day, his identity is tied to this relationship working. So he has a vested interest in making sure he makes this relationship work. So if conflict arises or she does something bad, he's not going to be straight to the gun and be like, I'm divorcing you. He might be the guy who says, oh, let's work it out. Let's reconcile. Let's do something about it. If anything, he might be in that percentage of guys who don't leave the women. He get left. So if anything, he might get left because he's being too passive. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't seem like a guy who can basically say, babe, I don't like this. It's not a go. We got to change it. We got to change it up. He might just let shit slide because he's like, I need this relationship to work because it's my first and only relationship.
So as in, if she cheats on him, because of promiscuous past, he might actually just, let it slide and accept the baby.
He might accept the baby and not tell anyone. And he may just hope that the baby daddy is Indian as well, so he doesn't have to explain it.
Hopefully the baby daddy doesn't look like Myron. Okay. Dorcas said,
this is what I'm saying, like, go on.
Dorcas said,
oh, you froze.
They episode, they already got part of the show. Yeah, they did cut a lot. They edited the show a lot, apparently, or just a snippet of it. So,
yeah,
again, it's a narrative. You're on a different platform. You can't even attempt. I guess they could have done it better. Maybe, of course, every time they go on these separate platforms, they will learn how to refine themselves. Even Fresh is improving. Arisine, what's up, bro? For the first time, Fresh came through for us in style. Yeah, he did indeed. Yo.
And then work.
King G, did you see this?
Yeah, academics was going in, bro. Academics was going in. But again, I don't like
this stream right now is a highlight for the last 2 weeks.
It wasn't really a setup. Like I agree with academics. Like I agree with academics to a certain point, but at the same time, like
right.
Academics is like is a proper pill. He is in the like the middle of society. He's like the guy who's like in the red pill but still wants to live a mainstream life and accept some blue pill mentalities from other people and not really check them on shit. So he's like in a unique position where he basically appreciates, life as a whole, I guess, and the fuckery as well.
So you would say that when it comes to Rollo academics, who was in the right more? Because I think they were both making good points. Like Rollo, to make an appearance. Rollo's coming on tonight. Oh yeah, and this camera just happens to be in Miami as well. Oh shit! They'll get on. I think what? What do you think of those cases? Rollo is the old head of
he is the
manosphere in terms of looking out for the smaller guys. Like he's not trying to become famous. He doesn't even want the manosphere to be mainstream. If you hear his talking points a lot, to him it's like mainstream. The way we define it is meant to be watered down messages. If we ever want to even bring this message to the mainstream setting, because then the viewpoints would trigger a lot of people politically, socially, sexism, misogyny, But in essence, is it misogyny? Are we meant to cross that line? And ACT is all about, what trends. To me, I think that ACT needs to be kind of careful with this type of message. He's known for carrying the clout for rappers, new upcoming rappers. But to be honest, like half of these rappers already are dead. Like I'm just trying to say I follow ACT correct. Like a lot of these rappers that he props up, drill rappers or entertainers. There's a lot of controversy around that. It's not like every clout he follows is like all good press. For some is very bad press, and it doesn't always end in good. He's started beef with a lot of artists as well. So for him to attach himself to Fresh and Fit, a successful platform, it means that they could go somewhere. But for him, it's about what's good for the manosphere or what's good for the message is about what brings the most clicks. So that's what Rollo is worried about. Rollo sees himself like almost like a mentor. We can agree on that. And so at the same time, he doesn't want to see them fall behind or even lose track of the message. Because he wins because they always push his books. So he doesn't want his message to be attached to the wrong controversy. So I completely understand his fare.
His stance. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So DJ Shank, what was it? Oh, am I good? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now,
are too. That's your role. That's your responsibility. Aristine says it wasn't really a setup. Big ups to Andrew, kept guys on check otherwise because they were getting emotional.
Yeah, actually that's a good thing because I appreciate the fact that Andrew Schultz was like he was stopping the Cash and the other guy.
Almost giving them an opportunity.
Black guy, bro. Is it Alex?
Like, be fair. The guy Alex.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's up with this guy, bro. He was so for no reason, bro. Why?
He was doing the most.
Why are you so invested in another man's life? Like, oh, I can't believe you said that about black women. Who cares, bro? Who cares?
Why are you calling him?
I was watching a show. I don't know if anyone in the chat has seen this. Yeah, this show Peacemaker. Yeah, and it has some of the most racist jokes.
A new Amazon show.
No, it's a new HBO show, but it's a bit mad. Like it's got John Cena and one of the characters, Peacemaker's.
It's on Amazon
dad.
Now. I think.
Is it actually?
Amazon
that's
now.
clean.
Yeah,
that's
Amazon
clean.
Prime. Yeah.
So Peacemaker's dad, he's like uber racist, and the stuff he says about Chinese black people is crazy. So when I'm watching this show, I'm laughing out loud. But people, I guarantee you, there's people somewhere getting triggered online. This show needs to be taken down. It doesn't promote anything good. La-di-da-di-da-da-da. Bro, some of the jokes that I put in the show, man, it will make you like cringe. Like there's this one joke about Peacemaker only killing minorities, and he needs to equate the amount of white people he kills as well. And then he's like, oh, I didn't realize I was killing a lot of minorities. I might as well, step it up and kill more white people as well. I'll make it equal. I'm like, oh my God.
I think it will be like put under the genre of clever humor because you have a lot of shows that have immunity, like South Park or
yeah. This is what I'm saying. It's kind of it's like that kind of show.
Certain shows just get a chance to just play around because it's just a joke, Basically, just leave it alone. Mr. Moose, what's up, bro? In the back, saying the guy sitting on the left was funny as F. Dude said he only dates insiders rate, yet roasted them for talking about preference dabbling in the dark. The hosts are more above exceptions to the rule. No, Alex, they found out that isn't he married or a baby mama to a non-black woman? His dating preferences is outside his race. I think Moose was you need to spell check.
I'm gonna check this guy's Instagram. This Alex from Flagrant.
Yeah. If you want to share it, I think most people on the chat, because we do our research. True indeed. Dorcas says, "Oh, come on, little baby." Catch this 32-year-old version who chased out. I can't believe it. He should have kept quiet because people did the research. Rollo did the research. Akash is a 32-year-old virgin who chased after a girl for 2 years. The same girl who is not even a virgin herself. What? And smashed other dudes. Now I'm doing what he does. This is what he does in his stand-up. He touches his forehead.
He's a loser, bro. He's a loser.
They are married and she is a bitch to him. He do you know I listened to his stand-up? I actually knew of him before that interview. And he actually basically said that his girl tells him off, bitches about him, like is rowdy to him.
This is what I'm saying.
You know what? We can play it. We can play it on here. Let's play it on here because it's copyright.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This guy is he's not the one. Yeah, this Alex guy, man.
Alex Media, is that his name? Do you want to share the screen and then I'll
on
But I'll
Instagram.
play the video where Akash basically.
This is not like we don't.
described
Like,
his,
I don't really care about this guy's life, so I don't know why we're showing him like that. But anyway, we do it for the.
What, Alex?
For the,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're gonna put it.
Yeah. We don't really care about him like that, but here we go.
Yeah. Aristine says, I bet Akash. I bet Akash's girlfriend was no virgin like him. Yeah, apparently he was not. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna zoom in for us. Where's his girl?
This is your dude,
Where's his
Alex.
girl
I think this is his family.
Yeah, we need to see the girl then.
Yeah,
He probably hid her away after the accusations. His girl he removed his girl from the page.
He's a defender. The Black Woman Defense Force. And fair enough for defending black women, man. Hey. Not that he needed to be defended from anything.
It wasn't there was no need. He was doing the most, bro. There was no need. See, that's his kid.
Like a light-skinned child.
What's your investigation? What's the result of that? What do you think?
We look alike.
Wow. Deuce Daily said that Cash is the kind of guy who will take his girl back after she's had some BBC. I'm telling you. I agree.
Oh, he didn't even tag his girl in the picture. No way.
He knows. I think he removed it. He removed a pic of him and her because he knew.
Look at him getting
no, that's Lisa Ann. Come on, you know that's Lisa Ann. That's not even.
She's a ghost. Look at her Cash. Look at her Cash. This and the fact that this guy is saying like, "Oh, I would never cheat." You know, I control myself. And even what do you call it? Andrew Schultz. He said he was doing a tour, not a tour, like a presentation, not a presentation. Fuck me. He was hosting an event with what do you call it? Amber Rose.
Stand up. Oh, okay.
Amber Rose, and he said that, oh, she was a cool girl, but I wouldn't smash. You know, she's just cool. Cap, you'd smash. You bust them doors.
I mean, hey, I don't know even if it's like a cap, but some people just wouldn't want to go for someone who's been around the block, you know?
Just to smash. Smash just to smash. He would smash just to smash, man.
All right. See, we can't even find this girl because he knows. He knows.
Oh, snap. He met Rihanna. Okay, look at him.
Deuce, yeah. Deuce Daily says, I was listening to Academics interview Bandman Kevo, and Kevo claimed he makes $1.1 million per month on OnlyFans. Okay. I mean, hey,
yeah, this is
OnlyFans
it.
game.
That's the
okay,
one
I'll check that out. Deuce says, should FNF move the late night shows to OnlyFans? Oh, yeah, so the way YouTube is filtering is insane. They might have to address it because, you know, it's blocking their blessings. And I don't think... Would you buy OnlyFans?
No. What the fuck?
I don't know about that, Deuce Daily. I don't think the bulk of the followers will come through. But, hey, man, there's Patreon. Aristine says, Alex, too soft to night ride. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah. You need some. You need some next level.
Them Shaniquas. Look who he spelled Shaniquas.
Will destroy his
soy ass.
Bruh.
But you had to deal with that.
Even I like.
Shit.
Yeah.
Why? No. Since when? Isn't it called the Flagrant 2?
Mm-hmm.
The whole point was to be very vicious.
But they're politically vicious, man. They're like they skirt the line, bro. They skirt the line.
No. These are comedians. They play around. They talk about
apparently they skirt the line.
You can insult. No. You can insult everyone except BWs. They can insult Becky's, Karen's, Ling. You know, all the 9 yards except BWs. Let's keep it 100. Am I lying?
Because they know that they know.
Put one in the comments. No,
they will come. They will come for their throats, man. They don't want that energy. They don't want it.
We've addressed this, you know. But yeah, that goes to show you, bro. Going on mainstream platforms requires some sort of chess move. You're not meant to win the crowd over. You will never win the crowd over. Well, what do you expect to go on like Dr. Phil or Steve Harvey and preach about the red pill and get applauded? You ain't getting no applause. They're like, boo, misogyny. Come on.
Misogyny. Yo, that is like the best sound effect like Don DeMarco has been overshadowed by misogyny, but that is so. That is
That's
so
from
lit.
Jumper.
That
No Jumper
is-
Show.
That is so lit, man. I don't know who
Yeah,
said
but we're
misogyny.
gonna hit the hay in the next 10 minutes. Any other
Yeah.
full on. So we didn't even really touch on every topic we wanted to touch on because of course there's so much to keep up with.
I got spicy real quick.
It got so spicy. I might change the thumbnail to Drake A$AP Rocky and Riri.
100%.
That's a beautiful pick.
It is a
I love
beautiful picture. Not gonna lie. But yeah, no, honestly,
don't be teasing.
It's
been a long week, long 2 weeks, and to be honest,
100%.
this month, this year, we're gonna see big things, big change, bro. More entertainment. I'm seeing things happening. You know what? Pay attention to Rollo Tomassi. He's not joking around when he says these things. Like he's like three moves ahead of people. 3 moves ahead of people. Let's just listen to the old cats. And,
actually, I saw what do you call it? I saw what's her name? Mikhaila Peterson talking about Rollo.
So what do you think about that interview, real quick?
With Fresh and Fit and Mikhaila Peterson?
Yeah,
it was alright. It was average. Not crazy.
I found it very basic. Unpopular
that's what I'm saying. It
she
was
just got
average
from her dad. Yeah,
it was just average. It was nothing.
The attempt was to plug. Yeah, to plug
no new ground.
I'm convinced. I can be corrected later, but I'm convinced he didn't really want to come after maybe reviewing their work. He is not, as I said, he's not that RP. He's politically RP. He's very aware of the problems in our society, but when it comes to like the solutions, he doesn't really offer them.
It's just the environment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very
like it's a young environment. He is more suited to being on the Roommates, not Fresh and Fit. That's
exactly. Can you see the difference? They always say that they're the like innocent version of Fresh and Fit.
Yeah. No, honestly, because the way they the way Hafiz is more lighthearted. The way he explains things is more jovial, and he laughs with it. He tries to get you to understand it in a jovial way, and if you don't understand it, he just laughs it off. Whereas mine is like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, let's go in.
Stop the show. We need to make sure you understand this. Because why are you saying the wrong thing? Because I don't understand what I say. You need to say the right thing. There's one correct answer, and it's not 1 + 1 = 3. It's 2.
That's what I'll say. Yeah. So,
but that's what I like about Fresh and Fit.
What's PBD?
I like that.
I don't. Yeah. What's PBD podcast? I can't remember.
PBD.
I don't know that podcast. You let us know.
Well, let me just type in Rollo PBD.
She fluffing for Jordan. I don't think. I'm honestly, guys. I really don't think Jordan Peterson is coming. He did show his support, and when it came through, but I'm convinced it's not happening. You know, it doesn't.
PBD. That guy. You know the valuetainment guy.
No, let me Google.
The guy, have you seen that clip of the guy who says you need to double your money every year? If you double your money every year in 10 years, you're gonna be rich.
Is he like a?
Like he's
okay. I think
Middle
he
Eastern
actually featured on
guy.
Fresh and Fit.
I don't know what his name is.
I recognize him. Oh yeah.
That guy. He does.
This was a promo for them to. Yeah. I'm gonna watch it. I haven't heard of it.
I'm definitely gonna watch it as well.
Yeah. So Dude says Rollo was going in on Mikhaila during the chat. I saw that, and they didn't read Rollo's super chats. Mikhaila is a grifter. Everything about her is live show. I said it from the get go. I'm telling you. Let me leave it. We'll find out. Did you see the super chat, King G?
Whoopi Goldberg of the RP. Huh?
Did he
I heard that.
I need to listen to that. What?
Wait, what?
No, Hafiz isn't RP. Let's not even fool ourselves, okay?
No, Hafiz is RP. He's RP. No, he's RP.
No, he's not. You need to. That's the thing. I listen to what people are saying.
No. But this is not RP. He no. Again, he understands what's good for business. This is the difference. Yeah,
he's watering down RP. That's not RP.
So he can give. So he's a bit, but he's the fact that he understands it in his head. Like when he was on Fresh and Fit, he never argued a single point. He never said you guys are wrong on this. He was like,
agreed,
yes. Yeah. So he knows the stuff, but he just prefers to not shed light on the more, intense parts of it. He's just like, let's just leave that out because it's not conducive for me making the most money and getting these high profile people. He wants to network. He more than Fresh and Fit wants to be ingratiated in those higher levels of society, whatever. You know what I mean?
I would say
this.
I agree. So I recently also said that these are people. He a showman. Okay. I would add this though. I do think that I remember listening to that interview he was on Fresh and Fit. He don't necessarily disagree with Marin and Fresh. What he did was focus on their audience, and he always does it. He always focuses on the audience to those who they follow. He never. There's certain people who play this game where, out of respect for the people they've collabed with, they won't touch them. But what they'll do is insult the people that follow them. They do it all the time. I remember when Kevin Samuels was coming up, and all these guys who were like, oh yeah, Kevin Samuels is saying the right thing, but his followers are all incels. His followers are all, angry men. That's what Hafiz does a lot with the manosphere. The attempt.
But is he wrong?
Plenty. There's plenty of reasons why
he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Let me point to no. Because what he does is, in order to water down the RP, he devalues why people make mention of male or female dynamics. Yes, men are meant to improve themselves. Just because a man, for example, gets cheated on by his wife, he has every right to be angry. But in his eyes is that there's this RP rage and they have issues that they can't deal with.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
he does. Yeah, he did that with the Mikhaila.
He said he made it. He said may they have issues that they need to call. They probably do. Like he wasn't saying they do, but he was kind of like alluding that they might. So it's kind of like
but it was like
half in, half out. He was like,
and do you know what he did? Then he attached Rollo Tomassi's work along with Mikhaila. Mikhaila was that conversation was brought up. That's why Rollo was going hard on them. Was that they were trying to insult his work, his message, and he's basically like the guy who creates the pragmatic, the theories, but not theory. What's the term?
He is the Messiah, the Bible maker.
No, it's not the Messiah. He offers the tools. He's not trying to
Moses.
Change men. He's offering the tools for men to change themselves. But in a sense, they are trying to point fingers at them like, oh, look at these guys. They follow Rollo Tomassi. They follow Fresh and Fit.
But again, I don't follow. This is a different. I don't follow. Like I follow in the sense like I follow them on social media, shit like that. But I don't like.
It doesn't matter.
We share the same ideologies to a point,
right?
But we don't share wholeheartedly the same ideology.
I want you to understand. It's not about what the audience are doing, whether they're following them or just agreeing with them. The idea is to indirectly insult the people who create the message.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's a backhand slap.
Yeah, like I'm all cool with them, but the people they attract incels.
Yeah, they do.
That's the whole point. Is not the people they attract, but to say that I like what they do with that business, but they're basically drug dealers. They're offering the wrong message. No, that's exactly what it's saying. People, come back and have this conversation.
I think what Hafiz gets caught up on is the fact that people love to see Myron just come in with the arguments like, no, I'm not letting this shit go, because he doesn't want to let it go. Like, and a lot of people like to see that, especially incels. They're like, hi, they're getting their just desserts, they're getting their just views, or getting kicked off. Like, that is entertaining, bro. Let's not lie. Like, a lot of people want to see that, and a lot of people go there just to see him dunk on these 304s and all these super feminist women. Like they go there.
I do not believe. Honestly, I do not believe. Bro, I've heard it multiple times. I've heard it from all the haters. I've heard it from Abin Preach. They all say that to discredit the creators. Don't make it about
I'll tell you this.
What's entertainment? It's easy cop out. It's an easy cop out.
No, even with me, sometimes I don't watch Fresh and Fit unless I see heated debate. If I don't see heated debate, I'm not watching it. Like sometimes when I don't see heated debate, I'm like, I'll probably watch it another time. I'll find a time. But if I see heated debate, I will throw away everything I was doing in that moment to see what this heated debate was, and I want to see Myron go hard, because I know Myron is working overtime when he's in heated debate mode. So I love to see Marion just like, hey, no.
But that's
This is what it
entertainment.
is.
It's not out of rage though. King
No,
G,
obviously,
you're not
obviously, obviously,
enraged by it. It's fun.
it is fun, yes, but I'm saying
Okay.
there's also a majority of people who come there because of they've been fucked over.
I don't believe that. Yes, because that's black pill agenda. There's another space for that. To be honest, I hear all the detractors say the same thing. They might say, "Oh, they're not targeting Fresh and Fit anymore. They're targeting the people that follow them. They're all strange." Like we that show support, we have issues essentially. That's the whole process here.
No,
Juice
obviously,
Daily
this
says
again.
Andrew Schultz did the same thing in the audience. They always do that. It's an indirect.
Not all. That's what I'm saying. The fact that they make it seem like the whole audience, that is not correct. But there's a lot of the audience that are what they're saying. But it doesn't take away from the audience, the people in the audience. This is how you see it. Yeah. Look at the people who watch Money Mondays and all that other stuff. The day shows.
I watch Money Mondays all the time. Yeah.
Those are the people who are the core audience. Those are the people. The people watching Money Mondays, all that stuff. Those are the core. Everybody else who doesn't watch Money Mondays, who just watches the heated debate fuckery.
It's not always heated though. Like 50 to 60% is healthy discourse. Like some people just are there to look at heart boobing, like just the visuals. They don't really care. Like it's all entertainment. It's not about. That's the thing. I think it's a cop out now because majority of those who are resentful do not really like Fresh and Fit. They're like saying this. They might come from that situation. But Fresh and Fit message is not about hating women. It's about, hey, you know what? Just do what you can to
it's about understanding
overcome
women.
all that nonsense. Yeah, but then you've got the black pill space. They don't even care for Fresh and Fit as much. But to attach it, Hafiz does it. Andrew Schultz has done it. All the detractors have done it. Abba and Preach. They've always sort of paid attention to who is even listening. They're all weirdos. Oh, all the women that come in, all the guests, they're all bimbos. And that's not the case. We've had educated women.
That is not the case. 100%. Yeah.
So the attempt is to discredit them regardless. Okay. And I mean, hey,
oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. No, that's complete facts. Yeah. The fact that that's the thing I don't stand when they don't give a representative picture of the entire audience, and they also don't give a representative picture of the entire panel of women who come on, because a lot of these women are either business owners or whatever. But again,
they're no different.
A fair few majority of them, again, like you can say that they bring a lot of people from OnlyFans on. That is a fair assessment. But at the same time, for you not to say they don't bring on educated women in college,
older women
who have businesses, again, it would be a fallacy. So,
I didn't know about this. Juice Daily says Hafiz is good friends with Akash. Remember that? I didn't know that.
He brought him on twice. Yeah. But again, he doesn't want to, because again, he wants to be with everybody. So where everybody's audience, again, he's business oriented. He's a smart man. He's not trying to tank his business and ostracize himself from the mainstream. He wants to become like the Kevin Samuels Fresh and Fit remix.
Who? Hafiz?
Hafiz, yeah.
Okay, I see that, but he's boring. I'm sorry. I don't know. I've been saying it from the beginning. I've tried to watch his shows, even the ones when he did female guest on. He's had female guests on a few times since Fresh and Fit, basically, and they've been very boring. I'm sorry. I've tried, bro, because I like listening to new content. Hafiz, Atajwa says Hafiz is a Christian blue pill. He wants to leech off red pill sphere, but when FNF popped up and things got heated, he had to find a new thing to come up with to not die. You remember the point when Fresh and Fit was heated? You remember when Fresh and Fit were being targeted? He made a video straight away with his co-host saying that we're not part of the manosphere. Immediately, I was like, okay. I see. Just
because they business, man, business, because they're making money, bro. They're self-sufficient, and again, it's a different game, bro. When you are earning money and the money is good and you're eating and you don't have to go to 9 to 5, he's not, bro. He's not giving that up off some other people's beef. Like, nah, I'm not part of the manosphere. Hell no.
People's issue was it looked like he was attaching himself to it, and now I think people,
I wouldn't consider myself part of the manosphere.
You're not?
I don't.
What is this manosphere nonsense, man? I don't care for all this. Oh, you're in the manosphere, we just like
we weren't
we
even
are
invited, Kinji.
we
We weren't
agree.
even
It
invited.
doesn't it doesn't even matter. Like if there's an invitation or whatever, like I wouldn't be part of the manosphere anyway because it's not a thing. Like I know it's a thing because people like to categorize shit, but I don't want to be put in a box with certain people and everything that happens to them will happen to me. Like, that's not valid. It doesn't run. You know what I mean? Like I can back you if something happens to you and say, yo, the nature of this person's character is this. So give them the benefit of the doubt. But at the end of the day, like I'm not affiliated with you. I'm joking. But yeah, no, manosphere. I just don't like when people are put in like a box of manosphere, this, that, that, red pill, blue pill. I am just a consumer of reality.
It's fair. We've accepted. Yeah, Faith has a similar but very different message. But at the same time, it's like you associate with people.
His Tesco value.
His mind is to attach his narrative. Is to attach his narrative towards like pointing fingers. Like those people there, they have issues. Like we do not care. Like there are plenty of people like him with other platforms, male improvement platforms, but it has nothing to do. Why are you speaking on that another audience? Focus on your, PG audience. Why are you really focused on them? That's the issue there. That's why people are like, okay, what does Hafiz actually want? Because to be honest, I've given him a go. I want him to listen to a different perspective. Kevin Samuels have a different perspective. Do you get it? He's on his own lane. He doesn't need to attach himself to the manosphere, but he doesn't need to address other people, like other audiences.
Yeah.
So that's the point, and that's the only reason it's being brought up, because he mentioned Rollo's name. Like, why are you involving yourself with Rollo's message? It has nothing to do with you. Remember, you're not part of the manosphere. That's where it sits on. We'll finish real soon, guys. We'll just go through the chat. 5 more minutes. Myron doesn't let it go because chicks keep saying things and then realize what he's saying is true. Even other women start to admit what Myron. Yeah, he always gets them. When he's in his own stage, he's
cognitive dissonance happens in real time, and they're like, "No, I can't let go of my ideas of life."
Can't accept it.
It's mad.
Who's Israel? Aricine says Hafiz was dunking on Israel. Even Abba was dunking too. They all dunk and hide their hand. I can't remember who Israel is.
I don't know.
Everybody, King Lai says, everybody has been fooled, bamboozled, and hoodwinked by women. There's people who have been used by women but just don't realize it, or will fight tooth and nail to defend their blue pill mindset. And we can leave them alone. We don't have to address it. We don't have to address them. We don't have to insult them. It's not their fault. But
because imagine if they understood that you're in the friend zone and she's using you for all these resources and she's getting the male benefit, but you don't really get anything in return but the hope that you might smash someday. When they start to see all these things, like, bro, that will make a person better for no reason. You look at your friends or these friends are like, oh, let's go out to eat, and then they're like, oh, so you paying for this one? You look at them like, bitch, if you don't pull out your wallet right now, god damn. What do you think this is, a bank? Morgan Chase? Nah, get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
King Lai
JP
says
Morgan?
Hafiz,
nah.
King Lai says Hafiz got pissed at the fact that FNF left him in it. I'm telling you. Look.
Yeah.
First video I watched.
Because they're more controversial as well. That's why they're so interesting. Hafiz is like, look at Hafiz's numbers. Hafiz's numbers are.
I watched the first video I watched of Hafiz was when he had a thumbnail of him with a girl, and then he started saying, see, you only clicked to this because you saw a woman. That's what I don't understand about you men. You don't want the message. You don't want
he knows why. He knows why. So, he knows why.
He was insulting his own audience, like, duh. Clickbait.
Yeah,
clickbait. If you want to provide other information, like Money Mondays, we then do it. Why are you complaining if people click on the women videos more?
And see, and this is why I rate the Saint and the Sinner Marquette.
Oh yeah,
because he literally just said, this system works, I'm taking it, and he did it, and now it's forcing competition. Because now look, his views have gone up drastically since he started doing these shows.
Put some honeys on. Put some honeys on the clips.
Yeah, like the views he does when he has those girls on the show are more than he does when he's on his own.
Like, frankly, not much more, but their way, like it's starting to improve. So this guy he's doing big business, and his subscriber count has gone up significantly since he had started doing this thing like Fresh and Fit. So the formula works. So my guy's like, bro, I'm doing it. Fuck it.
But Hafiz tried that too. I think it's just hard. He doesn't realize how hard it is. He thought we can do it with more civility, and then it just.
When they're chatting nonsense and you want to be civil.
Yeah. This Daily says if his numbers has gone down tremendously. When you're fake, it will never work. Would you call it? Oh, he's Nigerian. That man only sees money. Hey, Nigerians, we try and eat.
Yep.
We're here to eat first.
Hash papi.
We can't be doing new topic. We can do it in the next stream. We've got places to be. Come
on. Have you guys noticed that?
Have you guys noticed the African night? We can have that conversation. I'm prepared for that convo. Next time.
I don't know.
That ball in the dark kicked it off. It did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Well, we'll address it in the next stream. Give us Monday, Tuesday. We'll address it. I might do a solo actually.
That is
Kevin
actually
Samuels
true.
has O'Shea to attack people for him.
That's actually crazy how
Keep his
O'Shea,
hand
the
clean.
founder, or should I say the inspiration for Kevin Samuels,
is his puppy dog.
Is now like the guy who's like, I'll bark for you. I'll bark for you, Kevin. It's wild, man. It's wild. It
gives him views too, so it's not like he's just being
100%, obviously. Yeah, 100%. But I remember the Saint and the Saint of Marquette, he exposed O'Shea for going to these African countries and paying for box.
Oh, yeah. And that guy Marquette exposes everyone. But yeah, that was needed. That
was hilarious. I was laughing, bro. I was like,
you watched that video?
Yeah. This guy talking about how it's good. Let me see what we can find on the street. This guy was O'Shea, man. Oh my god.
O'Shea is a trick. That's why I'm against tricks. Okay, he's a trick.
Yeah, he's moving mad. He's a customer.
Last chats before we head off. Atajwe, I need to get it. Atanjawe. He's focusing on the audience cause he's bitter if FNF didn't show up to the roommates. Would he have had all the views for them alone? Yeah, complete monopoly. But now they got wiped of the RP space. So wiped. When he said that, and he's not part of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everyone just left. Oh, to Fresh and Fit. To Fresh and Fit we go.
They basically took his audience. Wait, we've got a special guest. Before we end, you tried to catch us sooner than later, Mr. Ariel. What's good?
Yeah. Coming in on the late night.
Unmute yourselves, Miss Dr. Ariel. You know what? We won't.
Yo. Can you hear me?
You good? We're still live.
Now.
You got any input before we head off?
Oh yeah, it is a late one. It is a late one.
Introducing Ariel, guys. This is our friend,
our future surgeon.
Yeah, if you have any input, bro, let us know how you been today. He's on silent mode. Okay.
Wait, no,
have you Yeah. You good?
I had to cut the stream because it was actually I was getting the feedback. It was mad.
Oh right,
I was just like, shit,
right.
I can't talk here. My thoughts. I'm hearing myself all at the same time. It's all mad.
Yeah, you have to get used to that. But yeah, do you have any input before we finish off?
On anything you
Bro, I was listening on the side, so like,
yeah,
it was all mad, bro. It was all mad.
Yeah,
it was crazy. It was crazy. Now, next time we need to get in, we might have a.
Entertained.
Yeah, we might need to get
special guest.
We need to get Ario. We need to get Ted. We need to get Taz, and then Muse on the same pod, and then we can talk about. Yeah, we can talk about the current state of the dating market, and then see Wagwan. Let's see what happens, bro. Because I want to see from there.
We're gonna bring a whole gang next week.
No, for real, we have to see because especially Ted, like he doesn't agree with a lot of the stuff I say. Like, no, he doesn't. We had arguments in a Mexican joint in London, like, and this guy just couldn't let it go. He was like, "But why?
Bro,
why?"
I'm not even surprised in the slightest.
Nah, it was brilliant. But we need to bring him on because he has strong opinions and he likes to back them up. So, hey,
It's always good.
But yeah,
you
definitely
called it, it's
we'll
gotta
have
happen
that.
now.
We'll have that topic.
Yeah,
But,
definitely.
it's
Come
good
to
you were
our,
listening in.
we'll link you in.
Mr.
We'll link you
Ahmed.
in whenever we're doing next time, and hopefully you can make it. We'll try and organize like a
Indeed.
day where everyone can make it. I think we might have to resurface the squad page and revive it real quick. Get everyone on
Resurrect
it.
it, bro. Bring it back.
Resurrect
Yeah.
the squad page and get everyone on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely. Just going through the chat before we end. Yeah. Deuce Daily said response to Kevin Samuels kissing Nicki Minaj. We'll address it. You know, I might do a solo. I don't mind. Quickly
Yeah,
do it
my
to
guy
me.
was like, yes.
He was just smiling
was
like
on
this.
Because he felt validated. He felt
He was
validated.
kikiing.
Yo, he felt, because he's
He
trying to
was
keep it in.
he
Like,
was being flamboyant.
he's trying to be like, keep his emotions in check, because he was like, I'm a man, keep my emotions in check. This is Nicki Minaj, but I do this on the daily. So, but he was very lighthearted. Like you notice whenever like celebrity women come on, he becomes more jovial instantly. And again, because he understands the position and what they can do for him. So he understands that if I be a bit more jovial with these women, even though I can still give them a bit of the truth, but with a lighter hand, instead of these no names, I can just disgrace all over the internet. Nicki Minaj, you can't do Nicki Minaj. You can't say, get off my line, Nicki Minaj. You can't do that shit to her. Because she get her lawyers. Her hubby's a goon. Who come for Kevin? Who come for Kevin? So Kevin can't do that.
Yeah, that was a mess, to be honest. I cringed, but to be honest, we've seen the same in other platforms too. Like with the Mikhaila interview, it felt like they didn't touch on things that we should have heard, but we'll see. I get it. I get the politics behind it. Duque says, don't put me on, you will get cancelled. Fair enough. We've already dealt with you in the chat, we know.
That guy would be too reckless.
Ian says, I just came back and O'Shea wears dresses. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And then, do you have Discord, King G? Or if you
We all have Discord. Do you want
Do you want to give them access to your Discord?
Well, what do you call it? Moose is the one who is the coordinator of the Discord, so he lets people in the Discord or not.
Do you remember the username?
I have the Discord. I don't know if do I have the Discord link here right now? I think I have the Discord link here. But I don't know if we can.
We can insert it on below when we're done with the stream if you want, and then we'll just catch on after that. Ely, this guy. I ain't saying you'll catch him.
Okay, where can I paste it? I can't paste it in the comments now, can I? Where do I paste it?
Send it.
Can you paste it? Can you paste it?
Yeah, private chat, and then I'll post it on the main. Post it on the main, baby. And then you guys can copy and paste it. There's our Discord, which I'm rarely on.
Yeah, this Discord we do a lot. It's a multifaceted one. So you probably have people doing a lot of gaming. We have a lot of rooms for different things. So
especially streams, man.
Yeah, 100%,
the streams
100%.
go in.
Exactly.
If you're looking to chat RP, always go into Jabari Tribe. Okay, Jabari Tribe. That's how we move.
Yes. And then we've got Raya saying, always a pleasure to catch an AJP live. Thanks, guys. Thank you for tuning in before we head off. The chat is always heated, man. I love the chat. Trust me. And no, how big is the Discord?
I don't think it's that big. It's
there's
not
actually
massive.
a lot. But there's a lot of people in it. There's a fair
I think
few
there's
people in it.
20 or something, right?
Just about. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
about...
and in Fresh and Fit they have their own Discord as well. So definitely check that out. I think it will be on the subreddit. I can post it in the description. Yeah, it gets intense in there.
Yeah, there's never go to the lounge. That's pointless. It's all league.
Oh yeah.
Throne room is where you can get all a range of shit, and there's a lot of music being thrown around there. Keep it low key. We're chatting. We chat a lot of WhatsApp. So keeping it low key is where you need to be. Keeping it low key.
That sounds a bit sus, but okay.
No, because that's where all the RP stuff goes on, and keeping it low key.
Yeah.
That's why we also post our stream in there as well.
All right. Exactly. So with Ian says we need a super chat button. Well, you gotta get us up to 1K sub. That's all we need. 400 subs to go. Let's do this.
Yeah,
shit.
Slowly but surely,
we've hit the hours mark, so we're good with the hours of stream.
You're
so
leveling up, bro. It's all good. You'll get there in
1K
time.
sub, yeah. Get us the super chats.
Yeah, and then
thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Ilili said they can't have until we'll get there. But it's been fun, guys. We're gonna be heading off. This was a good Tuesday evening to shout you guys out. Another update will come next week. Yeah, it's that time, yeah. Thank you for tuning in. So, peace out.
Catch you guys in a bit. Deuces.
King G and our guest Ariel. We'll see you again next week.
He'll be back. He'll be back for the 14th.
I'll be back.